Oh, okay. You're muted. You're muted.
Hello and welcome to Workhorse Wrestling Network. You are gathered with us tonight for Friday Night Fights. I was eating Mexican food last night and I bit my cheek.
Oh, what are you eating?
Hot wings and cheesecake.
Cause you were.
I thought you said you were eating Mexican food.
So why did you get hot wings?
How does hot wings and cheesecake Mexican food?
Oh, it's on the menu. Well, the cheesecake is it's fried.
Okay.
It's
Interesting.
Cheesecake is okay. That's international. But why hot wings though?
Well, I'm working my way down the menu, and I love hot wings. Like, chicken's my fucking favorite, so it so happened.
You didn't want tacos. You didn't want burritos. You didn't want an enchilada. You didn't want quesadillas. You wanted hot wings.
Well, I'm working my way down the menu, and the hot wings are $4 cheaper than an entree, so I figured I'll get that, and then I'll get a dessert too. So I'm actually only spending like $1 more than I normally would, and I'm getting dessert out of it.
Kitty Joe's like, but we want tacos.
I mean, it's a mile down the road. I'm going to be there plenty more times. I'm just working my way down the menu now.
Did at least have like a Mexican spice to it, or is it straight up hot wings?
I don't know. They were gone in like 5 seconds.
Never mind.
You ain't seen me clean a chicken wing.
Huh?
I said you ain't seen me clean a chicken wing.
What's up, sis?
I've only seen one person clean a chicken wing better than me.
Which is who?
This guy my sister dated. His name was Kofi.
We're family here. Was Kofi black?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that was the next thing I was going to say. Yeah, you haven't been around black people because we can clear chicken wing pretty good.
Well, he was from Africa, and me and him liked a lot of the same foods. I stayed with them for like a year, and so he got to partake in my hot sauce collection.
Was he impressed?
Oh yeah.
Hey, Kitty Joe.
You knocked my camera over.
Have you played with them today?
He gets played with every day.
And we might want a little extra attention. He's like, But you know what's happening? He's catching on. He's like, for some reason, now every Friday around 8 to 11, they don't want to play with me no more. I'm tired of it. See, he agreed. So back to wrestling. They just did a recap of Jay choosing his family, which he's supposed to do. Now they're arriving to the place. What do you call it? The stadium. Greeted by the wise man, Paul Heyman. And of course, Paul's being extra. Okay. Side note, this jacket they've been wearing has been bomb. I'm saying, and I'm like, no, fly behind jacket. You know it's loud. He's wearing it constantly.
Yeah, so when I eat buffalo wings, I don't chew on the bones, and I don't really eat the cartilage. I just go for the meat, and I make sure I get every piece of meat off the bones.
That's how you're supposed to do. Now,
Yeah.
cartilage, it depends how tender it is. And a little nibble, like, oh, okay, that's actually pretty good. I'm done. What are you eating now?
Grapefruit. I'll
Just
probably have some
grapefruit?
more dinner later on. Right now it's just grapefruit. I'll probably have more dinner later.
No. What threw me off is that you eating it with a spoon. That's what threw me off. Fork, but still. In my mind, you usually eat a grapefruit basically like an orange. You peel it off, just eat it one by one.
Oh. I got this grapefruit at the store. It comes pre-pilled and everything.
Mm.
No skin, just the fruit.
Mm. Now I will say that some good fruit, when you have had it a minute, it's delicious.
And fruit's one of those things that you can chow down on, not really have to worry much about, you know.
That part.
Fruit's good for you.
Mm. Are you a fan of Kim Possible or were?
I've seen it before.
So the
I
dad
know it
said
hasn't.
something. So the dad said something that I've kept with me for a minute. Candy is dandy, but fruit helps you poop. Okay. Right now it's Drew versus Karrion Kross. I'm not mad at it.
Run it back. Why not?
I forgot they did this. like for that split mini second, I forgot they actually had a feud. And it ended in a cage match. I actually forgot that. Okay,
All
Scarlett
right,
is
here we
scratching
go.
off the dress. She can't. Okay, let's see. Come on, can she do the whole
The
entrance with the dress
the greatest animatic in WWE.
on? I want to see how far. I want to see how much she moves because this is a very tight dress. You see, she's in one place.
And the thing is that there's not even a close second. Number one by far.
Of entrances? Oh, you mean
The animation?
Great animation, yeah.
I hate Romans.
What? I will say it is long, but besides that, it doesn't suck.
No. His is just it's a cartoon him that roars.
Oh, you mean the graphics? No, I'm not mad at it. Now
New Day has the best one though.
Who? New Day. Oh yeah,
New Day, number one. There's no close second.
The Nintendo.
Far and away number one.
I can't believe you're doing this match. Ooh, 1 minute here. Ooh, I can't believe they're doing this match so soon. I would think this be the main event, even with the bloodline stuff. I do it right at like, because the bloodline's gonna be like we call it a promo. So do this right before the bloodline come out.
It's hard to believe that just like a year ago, the hottest thing in WWE was Arcade Bro.
Which was very good. We're not even gonna it was very good. And again, why? Because you kept your hands off of it. I didn't like Order 2006, but I do hope he comes back and finish what he starts. So at least 2 more matches. You gotta do the match with you team up with what's his name? Riddle, and then the match between him versus Riddle.
You already know I'm a big Randy fan.
That's you a St. Louis boy. Of course you are.
I can't help it. Loyalty.
No worries.
I'm sure Cena would respect that.
Huh?
I'm sure Cena would respect that.
Sure, he would.
Well, he understands the hustle, you know.
Side note: how did you? What? Go. You go.
I was able to fit all 3 of them there into that conversation.
So, side note: how do you feel about the John Cena Theory promo on Monday? People tell me Theory got buried. I'm like, not buried. Like, but he was with Cena. Well, how do you think it was gonna go?
I don't feel like he buried him any more than he buried Roman Reigns a few years back.
That was bad though. That's not a really good comparison. That's
I
not.
don't, I don't think it was any worse.
You think? There you go. You think it wasn't worse?
No.
I gotta go back, but I remember that. I remember that with Cena and Roman. It's just like I get it. You're Cena, but this isn't about you just going 5 feet tall high with the promos. Yes, you have to help him. Beating you is not going to just propel him with him just beating you. You have to. The promos are a big factor in you. There you go. You pushing him as well. So this is a 6-man. 1 minute. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Can you hear
5.
me?
Yes, it's a can.
What'd you do for dinner?
I am about to have dinner, so I have not vegetarian, healthy ravioli in the microwave, and I'm gonna have 1 more chicken wing with it, so it's gonna be delicious. That was a big coincidence when you said it. like I don't hate chicken wings, but if I'm going to a Mexican restaurant, that's the last thing I'm gonna get. No, not even appetizer. Appetizer gonna be nachos with quesadilla dip.
I'm working my way through the menu. I'm gonna try it all.
All right, so
I
you
go
say
every week.
okay. So how many times have you been? We'll start there.
How many times have I been?
To the restaurant, yeah, to that restaurant.
I'd say over 100 times.
Oh, dang. Okay. So were you went by yourself or with the family or friends?
I go every week now with my brother-in-law.
Mm. Was it his idea or
But
yours?
like when I was in high school, I'd go there for karaoke.
Okay, so this is like a new spot you're trying. You know that place inside and out.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
Was it your brother-in-law's idea to
Yeah,
go?
Oh, he loves going there, and so I'm like, oh, okay, I'll go. It's a mile down the road from my house, and like I've known it for years and years. Like I'm down. They don't do
Okay.
karaoke anymore, but like back in the day, you could smoke inside and do karaoke. None of that's allowed anymore.
Smoking, okay, but why not the karaoke?
I guess it wasn't that popular.
Aw. Well, okay. For me, with karaoke, it's just like a once in a month. You could do once in a month, like pull out the old machine. I said it because there's an Applebee's down the street from our house, and karaoke Fridays was our thing. It was like a great thing. Like it was popular. It was packed, but for some reason they shut it down. I'm like, okay.
I remember singing Tenacious D one day. Love me some Jack Black.
Oh, low key, he is a very, very talented man. If you
I
have
thought you were going
not
to say
seen,
sexy.
huh?
I thought you were going to say sexy.
Not sexy, but they showed a picture of him in his 20s. I'm like, yeah, like it was full shade, a little lighter. I'm like, Jack, why do you have a beard right now? It was a very cute photo. I'll say that. All right, so what's his name? LA Knight and Carrion was doing something real quick together. I think they're still together. Well, not together, but they're working together right now as a team.
Yeah, I got some more dinner.
Which is what?
Rice, salmon, and beans.
Nice. What kind of beans? Just plain old black beans?
What British people put on toast.
Which is still.
You want me to grab? You want me to grab it? Show it to you?
Sure.
Okay.
Dolores, I wasn't even thinking about me looking like Velma. This is a new shirt. I love the color on me. Did Velma have? I'm not blind, but I need my glasses. Ooh. I say that because I remember. Oh, what kind of beans? Ooh, a tomato sauce. Okay.
Yeah. I realized I needed to put green on St. Patty's Day, so
That's
I
today?
swapped out my shirt real quick. What?
That's today?
I mean, it's coming up, so I was like, I should be wearing green, so I swapped out my shirt real quick.
I have no clue. I have no clue what it is. I have no clue.
I know that my town's doing a parade tomorrow. I know that much.
That's cool. The only thing that I would love to do for St. Patty's Day is like I know my people are from Chicago, and I want to see that Green River. Like who said you know what? Let's just put a whole bunch of green dye in Lake Michigan. I think I want to see that just once in my lifetime.
Here we paint the streets green.
Mm-hmm. Now after St. Patty's Day is over, how soon is it before the green stuff is off the streets? Like how soon do they have to clean it? Like after you need a whole day or what?
Faded or gone?
Gone. You can't see it no more.
6 weeks.
Dang.
but it's faded in a week. But like you can tell, these streets look a little funky. Yeah, they were green a week ago.
Like,
But 6 weeks, 6 weeks, it's all gone. No fade. It's just all gone.
that'd be hilarious. You're visiting Missouri. Like, who peed on the street? What else is there?
You guys got some like algae issue or something? What's going
Like,
on?
it's something like, wait, but how close is the water? The water ain't close to the street. I don't understand. Okay, so they're doing the 5-man to see who challenges Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship. Everyone's doing pretty good. I want to say his original name. Xavier just did, his walk across the top rope and elbow. Everyone, broke that up, and now we're back to another commercial. So they're giving this match time, which I'm all here for. Hello, Hassan. Welcome. We don't care. Well, not gonna say we don't care that you missed Tuesday. We're just glad you're here now. We'll say that. So here's the thing why I don't like. I love the backstage stuff that Wrestle Talk and what's his name? Fightful Pro Wrestling does, right? Because it gives you interest. It keeps you interested after the technicalities of how a match is done, right? But I try not to watch the whole thing because like news updates because I do want to be surprised at who wins matches. So like we have an inkling of what's going to happen at the end of this match, right? I don't want to know that. I want to be surprised.
Mm-hmm.
You think they're going to still have it where try not to get spoilers. You think they're going to have it where we know how it's going to be? A triple threat match at WrestleMania?
With Sheamus and Drew?
That I was trying. Yes, Sheamus and Drew. I was trying not to say the words for people who don't watch. Sammy.
Well, I don't know no spoilers. I'm just, if it's going to be a triple threat, I would want it to be Walter, Sheamus, and Drew.
Oh,
Like that makes logical sense to me.
I guess. Like I said, I kind of know because I watch Wrestle Talk News, and that was one of the reports.
I didn't watch them today.
I mean, not today. This was actually reported a month ago or a couple of months ago that was the plan for WrestleMania.
Oh.
Yeah.
I guess I missed that one.
When is, oh Lord, I'm interested. When is Austin 316 Day? But what day specifically?
The 16th.
No, I'm saying on a Tuesday. Like what day? It's on a Tuesday. That's NXT. I don't think they're gonna do anything with it. I mean, that would be awesome if he comes to NXT, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
For everyone at home.
The salmon?
Salmon, beans, and rice.
That's really all you need. That's pretty good. All right, so we're back from break.
And there's also tomato sauce, which, vitamin C from that.
Oh, no, salmon is a superfood. You can never go wrong with salmon.
Everything's a superfood in this, isn't it?
Besides the rice, unless it's brown rice.
No, it's white rice.
You need to start anyway. It's fine. All right, we're back from break. And Drew just did he's caught on the top rope with his feet, but for some reason he has abs of steel, so he lifts up and there you go, suplexes LA Knight and Karrion Kross because why not? not just going crazy. Did you cook the salmon or did you get it pre-cooked?
Both.
Explain.
I got it pre-cooked, but then I also put it in the skillet and cooked it some more before
You
actually
heat it up? That makes sense.
I put it in the skillet with some avocado oil and cooked it for like 5 minutes. It was already cooked, but yeah.
Yes. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Tilt the world backbreaker. Gunther is now on the stage looking with Imperium of one of his future competitors as the general, the ring the ring general that he is.
Oh, so they've been doing the videos of them talking to the wrestlers and telling them what their scores in the game are.
Yeah.
Did you see the Elias one?
I haven't. Like how? Like are they being play serious? Or are they actually serious about their scores on the game?
So Elias's score last year was a 75.
Is that
this
good or
year, bad? Elias's score is a 78.
It went up. That's good, right?
Mm-hmm. But his little brother Ezekiel, his score is an 83.
Hilarious. I'm gonna have to watch
I couldn't believe that.
I know he blew a gasket about that. That's gonna be stupid.
Oh no, he was supportive of his little brother.
He wasn't mad at all.
I wouldn't say he wasn't mad.
So after Sheamus goes crazy with the 3 beats of the Baron drum, now him and Drew are facing off. Let's see what happens. Oh!
You know, we haven't seen or heard from Blue in a minute. What's he up to? Is he like swimming with some bow-legged women or something?
So stupid! Did you say he was a bow-legged woman?
Is he swimming with some bow-legged women or something? We haven't seen hide or hair from him in a while.
He's missed a little bit. But yes. That was a question in my mind. Like, hey, bro. Now, if you with your lady, do that. I didn't call her bow-legged. Sammy called her bow-legged. That wasn't me.
Is that an insult?
Yes, that's not. Nobody wants to be called bow-legged.
Okay.
So they did the thing. Sheamus did the what's his thing? Bro kick to Xavier. Sheamus Drew did the whole what do you call it? Glasgow kiss to someone else. And for some reason, another ref came in and did the 1, 2, 3 simultaneously. So it's a tie. What?
So, for anybody who doesn't know bow-legged, it's when your knees bend outward.
Yes, that is yes. Now in my neighborhood, that's not a compliment.
My knees bend a little inward.
Like a flamingo?
Oh.
Like, you can't say that and you can't show me. Come on now.
No, I'll send a picture to the Discord. You do have the Discord, right?
I do, but we're not. Well, not Discord. My phone and I are not friends. He not feeling me right now, so that's why you haven't been hearing my responses to the stuff in the Discord.
This feels weird, but there's a picture of my knee.
Why? Why is that a picture of your knee? Why do you take a picture
It bends
of your
inward
knee?
a bit, don't it? Well, you said I had to show you.
But I was thinking you like a picture of you standing up straight, and I can see your knees do this, not a picture of your actual one knee.
I mean,
Now,
doing what you said's like a lot of work. I gotta like angle a camera and everything. With this, I just snapshot.
no, just shoot your body. Stand up, take a picture of your full body. Let me see your knee.
Like, how am I supposed to do that?
You put it. You have no pictures of you standing up with your family or your friends or nothing.
With shorts on? I don't know. Maybe
No, with shorts
maybe
on,
not. I don't know.
I hope that. Do you have skinny jeans? Not judging, but maybe a little bit.
Well, my skins ain't skinny no more.
All right. So from that picture, it is bending. Now, I thought it was outward because I'm not sure how you're like. It's at the full leg. So for me, it looks like it's bent outwards a little bit, not inward. Oh, we're gonna see who's the person that's in the Hall of Fame this year.
You know what? I think what the problem is that all right. There, is that better?
I mean, okay, it is crooked. I will give you that. It's crooked. But because it's just a knee, I don't know where the crook is going, inward or outward. But it is a bend. I will
It's
give you
inward.
that. It is a bend.
Yeah. It's a bend inward.
Okay.
But it's not like a super pronounced bend,
Okay. Okay. Where's your camera at? Just stand up right now. You do what you need. All right.
I'm a hitchhiker. Give me a ride.
All right. Yeah, there is a crook, but it's not inward. It's outward.
No, that's inward.
It looks outward right there. All right, there we go. There we go. Oh, okay. So like, not inward, but it's like a bump. I see what you're saying. I do see what you're saying.
Like it goes in and then it pokes out.
Like the fatty part is in the inside of the outside. Okay, yeah, I get that.
Well, it's not fatty; it's muscle and bone.
Muscle.
But yeah.
But no, I see what you're saying. Does it hurt?
Goes in one way. Not particularly.
Like, I'm not saying like I'm wondering like if you fell and like it just grew like that.
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
I've got more rice, fish, and everything else, but Honestly, I want more fruit. I think I might open up a can of pineapple or something.
Ooh, pineapple's good. Pineapple's good. I never go front. Before you do that, let me get my food, and then we'll alternate. Okay? I'll be back.
I can't find a good angle for this camera. It keeps on wanting to fall. That might be the best I'm going to get it. Man, here I am showing off my knees online, not even getting money for it on OnlyFans.
Like, I've heard of people saying, like, people be paying money for stuff like knees and feet. I mean, hey, do you? But I don't know. It's weird to think that someone's gonna be like, there you go. Someone's fantasizing about my feet if I'm posting them on the internet, right? Of what they could do with my feet. It's weird.
I don't get the appeal. I think feet are gross. Like, if I'm dating a girl and she wants me to rub her feet, I want her to wear socks. I'm just saying, you know?
You said you won't wear socks?
That is not what I said.
What did you say?
I said if I'm dating a girl and she wants me to rub her feet, I want her to wear some socks.
What? You don't like feet like
I don't like feet, no. I think feet are gross.
that?
One thing that really pisses me off, if somebody kicks their feet up and puts their feet on a pillow, I'm like, oh, you son of a bitch. That's where I put my face. You move your feet right the hell now.
Now, as a guest, I won't do that. But where they're nicely manicured and like nicely painted, even then you don't want you don't like feet.
No.
This might be the first time I ever heard you say that.
Feet are not my fetish.
Nothing's wrong with that. I don't know, Dolores. Like, yes, his last match should be with his son. I would love that, but I don't think this should be his last match. I don't know. Talking about Rey Mysterio. I know you probably don't know, but I'm gonna ask you anyway. Was Butch hurt? Because why haven't I had my Butch on television? Pete Dunne.
Now, when you say his son, you mean Viva la Carcel?
Say it again.
You mean Viva la Carcel?
No, I do not mean that.
I mean, he's not Viva la Raza. He's Viva la Carcel.
I mean, they really are missing on a prime opportunity to insert that into the story. Don't know why they don't want to, but that'll be so hot.
Can you Google on your phone?
Not on my phone. Why though?
I was going to ask you, Carcel. You might want to Google the translation of that.
Because evidently I'm not using it. Okay.
Well, I don't think you're getting my joke.
I'm pretty sure I'm not now. What is it? Carcel?
Carcel.
Carcel. Carcel.
Here are the listings for car sale within 0.
I'll do it later.
Your phone's not good with Spanish.
Carcel. Here are some lots down the block. You know what? I probably didn't do it right either. One moment here. I'm coming.
I've shown you my tattoo before, right?
Yes, the one on your the arrow. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're hot. Come on, we can make it.
I'm looking at getting a couple more though. And the two that I'm looking at getting are both wrestling ones.
Can't fault you for that.
But the thing is that you know, when you see them, they're not going to be things that most people would immediately go, "Oh, that's professional wrestling." They're going to be like, "Oh, that's cool. What's that supposed to be?" Because I want the symbol for John Moxley, and I want the Jushin Thunder Liger.
I was thinking like, if I have a son and his last name is Sean, how much would my husband know that it's about because I love Shawn Michaels? Why Sean? I just think it's such a pretty name. I love it. Or something Hunter Robinson, something like that.
That's my middle name.
Sammy Hunter Jones. See, that's a cool name. That's a cool name. Let me go first.
I got two middle names though.
Okay.
My first middle name is after my father.
What is it?
Well, my dad's name was Mike Jones.
Okay, let's go. Look out, So Sammy Michael Hunter Jones. That's cool.
Although it was probably 5 years old before I realized that my name wasn't Pretty Baby Boy.
Let's go. What does carcel mean in Spanish?
Cartel is Spanish for sign.
That's not Cartel.
No.
Cartel.
Hmm.
No, they said cartel. Cartel. No, not that. Ooh.
CEL, not TEL.
I was like, I can't, like, me typing takes a very long time. I was trying to do it on a voice note. Legato versus Judgment Day. I am not mad at that. Yeah. I know Cartel's the mob.
I was. Mhm.
Go.
I was just gonna say because Cardi B was just on TV. I was watching this one comedian guy talking, and he was saying, Cardi, Beyonce, and Sierra, they be making all these songs, talking all this stuff, but like if you know them in real life, they don't be practicing what they be preaching.
I can see all of them being just straight up sweethearts. But being a sweetheart in a song does not sell a song. No, no offense. Once every
I
decade,
forget who it was, but
like that.
they said something along the lines of, "I've been in Cardi's house, and I tell you what, she be cooking and she be cleaning."
I don't cook, I don't clean. Yes, I do. I'm sorry. It's a nice beat. It goes with the song.
Goes with the song.
All right. Spell it one last time. Carcel. How do you spell it?
CARCEL.
All right. I'm gonna be back because you have me motivated. Can you still see me?
No,
Okay.
but you're
Can you
good.
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. So Cardi will drop an album. She'll drop a baby, but she'll never drop the ball.
You know I'm not blue, right?
You're not what?
You know I'm not blue, right?
I don't get what this is in reference
I
to.
feel that was a joke for blue.
I'm just singing Cardi B lines. In case nobody knows, my family is pretty big fans of Cardi B.
But I'm not gonna touch that though. I'm still not gonna touch that.
Touch what?
Moving on. Now,
The women in my family, they love them some Cardi B. I wish they'd do a little less twerking towards it, but it is what it is.
It's Cardi. It just comes out naturally.
Like, we don't need the 1-year-old to already know how to twerk. Like, it's unnecessary.
So what would you get, Sammy, about Carcel?
Viva la Carcel?
Nice. I get it now.
Okay.
Prison doll.
And it's been a long time since I've been to Mexico.
You just go on a regular?
Oh, I've been a few times. And I took 3 years of it in high school, and I also lived in San Diego for a year.
Ooh, okay. So your college days was good, wasn't it?
Well, my college days were Navy days.
Okay. I've been once, and it was a cruise. It was, going on the soil. The one person was like, let's choreograph, and what she was saying sounded ain't no sense. I mean, my dad was like, okay, y'all do that. We're just gonna walk we're just gonna walk through the city. And it was real fun. I'm like, honestly, that's what I wanted. Me and my dad.
The beaches of Cozumel are pretty nice.
No, I didn't get
That's
to
the
go
thing.
to the beach.
That's like the only thing I ever do.
That's probably the only thing you
Like
have to do. That sounds great.
like if I like anytime I went to Mexico or I went to Florida, I was at the beach or Disney World for Florida or Disney World, but mostly the beach.
Yes. I haven't been to the beach in a minute. There's no real reason to go, honestly.
I couldn't do that.
You
If
don't
I
need
lived
a
that close
reason.
to the beach, I would live there.
Exactly. There's no, you don't need a reason, but if you don't live by the beach, you need a reason.
Like here I am in Missouri, and like when it gets hot out, I'm at the river. But I'd much rather be at the beach than be at the river.
Sitting on the dock of the bay.
I mean, I'd think more of along the lines of the Zach Brown band, Knee Deep.
That sounds good time.
Yeah. You know that song? It's a country song.
You might need to sing it for me. Come on.
I'll pull up the lyrics and I'll speak the lyrics.
Okay, fine. You think I'll get it from speaking of? Give me the chorus.
Wishing I was knee deep in the water somewhere. Got the blue sky breeze and it don't seem fair. Only worry in the world is the tide gonna reach my chair. Sunrise, there's a fire in the sky. Never been so happy, never felt so high. And I think I might have found me my own kind of paradise.
That sounds familiar, but that sounds good too.
Yeah.
So we have Legato without Ray versus Judgment Day, and I am loving this. This is a very nice match.
I'll miss my family, but I can always Zoom them.
Part of the song?
No. That was me speaking about life. Because I'm planning on moving.
To where?
I want to live by the beach.
I got a dumb
Southeast Asia.
You try to go real far.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not like,
Hey,
I'm gonna go eat.
is Ash in the chat? Me and Ash need to hang out one day. I'll meet you. I'll meet up with you, Ash.
Oh no, me and Ash got future plans, and if we ever meet up, it's definitely a food tour wherever we are at. He wants me to try ghost pepper anything. I'm like, no, Maybe we ever get together, maybe, but definitely no right now.
Why not? Ghost pepper's delicious.
I don't do hot. There's no reason for hot. Hot's not a flavor.
I mean, I feel ya. Like habanero's my favorite, and like it's a good heat. Ghost pepper is like when you actually want something hot.
But who just wants? I just want to not fill my throat for a minute. I'm not the. I can do.
You never tried Dave's Insanity Sauce, huh?
Huh?
Like, there's hot sauces out there that doubles as paint remover and will take grease stains out of your driveway.
See, no.
Imagine that in your stomach.
That sounds entirely too much.
You might need to turn your TV down just a little bit.
Oh, you heard that commercial? Every kiss begins with K. Ding! Like, I go back to the flaming hot Cheetos. That's not even cheese. I don't even know why they put cheese with flaming. No, it's not. There's no cheese on it. It's just plain old hot. Now these, I will eat all day. These are delicious.
The chi is not for cheese.
What are you talking about? What?
It's not for cheese. It's for Cheetle.
No. Even on the bag, it says
Cheeto.
cheese. No, not Cheeto. It says
No.
on the flaming hot. It says cheese with flaming hot something. I'm like, no, there is no cheese.
Does it say cheese?
It says cheese. Yes. It says it comes with cheese and flaming hot whatever. And I'm like, no, there's no cheese on this Cheeto. Look it up. Look, yes, it says it's come with cheese covered in hot something. And to that,
You're right. It says cheese flavored snacks. That's bullshit.
Huh?
Now, for the fries, it doesn't. For the fries, it says corn snacks, which is accurate.
But yes.
But on the crunchy Cheetos, it says cheese.
Ain't not nan cheese on that Cheeto. That is straight up fire, crusted in a chip.
Cheetos Crunchy Flamin' Hot Cheese Flavored Snacks are full of flavor and made with real cheese. That's what Google says.
Yes. And all of that is wrong. Now these, there's cheese. You can taste the cheese and the spice, and they're delicious. These are my dad's. I'm not, I don't have random I don't have random chips by me just randomly. Legato!
If you so two people say one says nope, completely different, no cheese, and the other person says no cheese flavor from my experience. So yeah, everybody agrees with you, but the internet says it's made with cheese. It is made with cheese. You just don't taste the cheese.
But it's like, what's the point of saying that though? There is no point of lying to us.
Hey, Dominic. Oh, I'm ahead of you. Sorry.
No. I just wanted it because I just saw Rhea throw, what's her name? Selena, and it was hilarious. Like, that ain't right. Like, whoa. It wasn't even like he didn't break a sweat. And of course he gets his dad. And of course there's shenanigans. Ray!
Shenanigans.
Like, ooh, why is that a title review? WWE presents shenanigans. like you knew Jeff Jarrett's gonna win, but like maybe, you know. Greatness is speaking, really?
I'm still upset about Brian Pillman Jr.
What's going on with Brian Pillman Jr.? Same. Oh, I think you froze me for a second. I didn't hear anything you said.
That he doesn't have a mullet anymore.
Huh?
Brian Pillman Jr. doesn't have a mullet.
Oh, no, because he grew his hair out, really? And you really, how does that relate to what's going on in the ring right now? If you don't hit your freaking kid, man. Hit your kid. Hit your kid. Why? Why don't you want to fight him? I don't understand.
I got a
You don't
sweet
go
tooth
choose
right
you.
now.
Huh?
I got a sweet tooth right now.
Sometimes it be like that. It honestly do.
Hey, it's the bearded baldies.
Neat. So how like there's no tag team tournament. How long do they have to be a team?
It's permanent now, isn't it?
Oh, you don't have to be permanent. It's WWE. No tag team lasts now forever.
Like I said it when they started, like I feel like this is the best thing for the both of them.
Eh.
He's gonna get Ricochet more screen time than he'd get otherwise, and it's gonna make Braun more entertaining than he would be otherwise. So if I can have Braun be more entertaining and have Ricochet get more screen time, it's a win-win.
I guess. Okay, so I was paying attention, but I think I heard a little bit. Did Dom just spoil that Ray's going to be in the Hall of Fame? Because he said something about the Hall of Fame, and then mine went to, wait, Ray's in the Hall of Fame yet? It's like, I hope that wasn't the announcement, because that would really suck.
I mean, I think it'd be smart to induct him this year, wouldn't it?
No,
He's definitely worthy of it.
No.
Oh, you're saying he should be a first ballot Hall of Famer, and so that's why they shouldn't do it this year. Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying Ray should go in, but how they just said it, if Don was the one who ruined it, was dumb. That's what I'm saying. Now, give me a minute. I'm going to rhyme back.
You know, I'm not usually big on fish sandwiches, but that looks pretty good. Congrats to Arby's for that.
No, a fish sandwich done right is like people say the fillet of fish sucks when this is right out the grease. Ooh, that thing be fire.
What the hell?
Okay, so yeah.
Well,
yeah.
now I know Wonder Woman's in the new Shazam movie.
Huh?
Well, now I know Wonder Woman's in the new Shazam movie.
How do you know that? And why would you? How do you know that?
I just saw the trailer for it.
Okay. What over here? No, I rewinded it back to the Dom, what you call it, segment. He did say that Ray is inducted. I'm like, boo, 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 boo. That is not how you induct. Like, I get storyline wise, he will ruin it, but come on, that's not.
Who's gonna put him in though?
It would be cool if Chavo comes back. That'd be really dope.
Yeah. Or Batista. Batista would be cool too.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Or Batista.
That'd be cool. Okay, so I just saw the commercial for Shazam. So they usually do that if they think people are not going to go watch it. They're like, oh, you don't want to go watch it? Well, you have to watch it now because it's like, no, I was going to watch Shazam without knowing that. You just spoiled the surprise. It's not right.
Yeah. That they really should have saved that for opening weekend. Like you don't do that immediately. You do that on the commercial that comes out like Sunday night, Monday night. Because they always do that. They do a post-opening weekend commercial trailer. They should have done that for that one.
It reminds me of when what's his name? Doctor Strange 2 came out and they showed Xavier's wheelchair. I'm like, really? Come on! Y'all could have saved that.
Oh, I was able to avoid those trailers. But
okay,
you know, we weren't doing the podcast yet.
Huh?
We weren't doing the podcast yet, so a lot of the times I would either A, not be in the room during commercials, or B, I'd watch it later and fast forward through the commercials. I wasn't watching TV live like I am now.
Like, see, I can't. I tried doing the whole not watching TV live. I don't like it. It's not for me. I've been doing live my whole life. It's weird. I get it. It's a good deal, but I just can't do it. I have a schedule. Monday Raw. I want to watch it Monday on Raw. I want to watch it on Monday. I can't watch it Tuesday morning. It's weird.
Do you prefer the new name?
The new name of what?
Monster of All Monsters instead of Monster of All Men.
Monster. Stupid. Like, no.
I don't understand why this is all bronze entrance. Like, this ain't Ricochet, you know?
Well, this is what happens when you put two and two together. Like, which one's the best one? Well, guess the tall one's the best one. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
And the monsters, that only works if you have more than one monster. So it's dumb. Monster like you pay attention to it. I wonder if anyone else did. And Dolores, I was in the kitchen, so I'll have to rewind. So okay, they did the package, so that didn't suck.
Well, who is a monster?
Exactly. So monsters among monsters. What are you talking about? It's only one. Well, it's only one dude, big dude. Well, I get if you change it right after he battled Amos or someone like that, but you did it, so it's weird. I mean, not weird, but just awkwardly placed. All right, so who do you think is the win this match? It's the Bearded Baldies versus Viking Raiders. Neither of them should lose, but I feel like the Viking Raiders should not lose more.
Bearded Baldies versus Balder's Beard.
No.
No, that was too much.
You said Balster's Beard?
Balder.
See right there? What's a Balder?
I think that's a video game thing, but the Norse god of light and purity. Okay. Balder is the Norse god of light and purity, son of Odin, known for his beauty and near invulnerability.
Oh, Greek mythology. Okay.
Norse, but
Ooh, okay. Brick wall. Ah! Like so far we've had like 3 decent matches on SmackDown right now.
yeah.
I remember the days it was like only 2.5. It was a bunch of fogger. What's the word? That's what I was saying. I'm gonna go with that one. Fogger.
What language?
Look here, Smarty. I don't know. Like what's like not fog, but stupid stuff in between that made no sense. There you
go. The German word is Vader.
No, the word I'm looking for starts with the F. With great matches come many commercials.
You know why Norway has barcodes on the side of their battleships?
Huh?
Do you know why Norway has barcodes on the sides of their battleships?
No. Why?
So when they return to port, they can Scandinavian.
Moving on. There's a show on YouTube called Dad Jokes. You probably get a hoot out of it. It's hilarious. Like it's 2 comedians. You seen it?
I haven't, but I imagine I would enjoy the crap out of it.
So like no, it's a competition. It's 2 comedians who say dad jokes, and whoever breaks loses. So.
Do you know why you shouldn't fight a dinosaur?
Why not?
You'll get your ass kicked.
That freaking be homeboy.
Here's one I'm sure you know. What did the fast tomato say to the slow tomato?
I don't know this one. What?
Catch up.
As she drinks her Mountain Dew.
It's got 4 wheels and flies.
What?
A dumpster.
I don't get that one. What?
Okay, a garbage truck.
What?
A garbage truck. What?
Why would it fly? I don't get the joke. Why is it flying?
No, it has 4 wheels and flies.
And flies. Yeah. I don't get it. I don't get it.
They're bigger than gnats.
But they don't fly.
Houses have them. Even dragons have them.
A garbage truck? You're a new joke or old joke?
Flies, you know, the insect.
Yes.
Okay. So the dumpster has 4 wheels and it has flies.
Okay, now say it again. Okay, now say it again.
What has 4 wheels and flies?
Okay. I laughed and it took so long to go. And on that note, no more. No.
No more? I got more.
Do you want to say one more? You can say more, Sammy. You can say more.
I mean, I got one in my head right now, but it's a foreign language one, so I don't want to use it because, like, you need to know foreign languages for it.
And you just had to explain to me the garbage one, so no, we're not going to do that.
No.
Oh my gosh. Ooh, dang. That was a hard right. Ooh, don't land wrong. Ooh, you too big to be landing wrong. Like, you know, like, you can have certain matches, you know, just to have matches. But I'm like, what's the end goal of this match? I can't help but wonder.
Mm.
Ooh, Ricochet!
The other day, I went and I got some pizza. It was a fun night.
What kind of
So I went to the pizza place I usually go to. It's the one where my niece works at, and so I went there. And apparently, it was my nephew's first day.
And as an uncle, you have to do your best to embarrass.
What? He never said that he was starting work there. I just happened to go there, and I know that my niece worked there, and then to find out, oh, so your cousin's working here too now, huh?
So, like, the clouds opened up and God said, be your uncle.
What are the chances that he'd start working there, and I just happened to be like, you know what, I'm going to eat there today.
So did you hound him? Sir, garçon, I need more salts over here on the table, please. Please. Hey!
No, neither of them were waiting that day, so I couldn't do that. My niece was cooking, and nephew was doing delivery.
Mm.
Although I think my niece might have made the pizza that I ate.
Was it good?
Oh yeah, delicious.
What'd you get? What toppings?
So I got a buffalo chicken pizza that had banana pepper, onion, and bacon on it.
Ooh, okay.
And then I also got a fruit pizza.
What's on a fruit pizza?
So what I got was pineapple,
Okay.
jalapeno, olive, and tomato.
Alright, it's not a fruit pizza per se, just pineapple on it.
No, that's all fruit.
Jalapeno's not a fruit.
Yes, it is. And tomatoes are fruits, and olives are fruits.
It's still weird calling it a fruit. It's still weird calling it a fruit pizza, though. You're probably right. I'm not contesting that you're wrong, but it's like
It's just not everyone sees those and thinks, "Oh, that's fruit."
exactly like just call them vegetarian pizzas. Anybody gonna say? Is anybody gonna debate them if they call it
But
a
there's
vegetarian
no
pizza?
but there's no vegetables
but they
on it.
call it. What do you think of olive as a vegetable though?
But olives aren't vegetables; they grow on trees.
But it's weird. And I remember the first time I ate it. My first time eating olive, that was great, and I did it turned me off completely. Like, what is this? Oh, I don't care if it's made a mistake. It's nasty. Woo! All right, Viking Raiders for the win. Please don't. Please don't make the Valhalla a spiritual creepy chick. Please. No, not spiritual. Mystical creepy chick. Like let's not do that.
What are your thoughts on the horns?
Like, so I didn't know who the lady. I heard everyone was like, she looks like the chick from the Indies so much they're ripping her off, and I didn't know who they were talking about until I want to say a month ago. And y'all showed me in Discord. I'm like, oh wow, like y'all didn't even try to change it a little bit off of it. Like y'all really just says bump the chick from the Indies, really take your whole look. It'll be nice if they did a storyline and bring the lady from the Indies in, but I don't think they're gonna do that. She's supposed to be the Viking person, so I like. Worst, I want her to wrestle because she used to be a good, Wyatt squad. She was interesting enough for me to care. So let her get back to wrestling. I'll say that. Here comes Charlotte.
All right. Well, during Charlotte's entrance, I'll give you guys a couple more jokes. What's the scariest plant?
An eggplant?
No.
What is?
need me to say that again?
Yeah, say it. What?
All right. It's bamboo.
You can keep going, but
It was that bad, huh?
it's not bad.
All
But
right,
come
all right.
on. You know, it's a dad joke.
Well, I mean, I was going to tell you a time traveling joke, but you didn't like it.
But they won't like it.
I said I was going to tell you a time traveling joke, but you didn't like it.
Shut up. AL didn't like it. AL didn't like it at all. What kind of what? And you call Sammy's joke bad?
All right, I got one to go off of that ALW.
No, okay, fine. Continue with the terribleness.
What do girls and noodles have in common?
What?
They squirm and wiggle around when you eat them.
You're missing blue, don't you? I'm like, what? Why do you think I would want to watch? Then you leave? Then you leave me? You know what? I think you need your partner in crime
I'm
for
back.
that joke. I think you need your partner
Got
in
a
crime
drink.
for that joke.
Sorry. I think we're good on the jokes for now. That might have been a step too far.
Like I said, you need your partner in crime for that joke. That's what I'm gonna say. I think I need some coffee. Oh, the sleep is coming down hard.
Yeah, I guess I don't drink coffee anymore.
Why not?
While my Keurig broke.
Aw, how it break?
It broke a couple months ago. I don't know. It just stopped working.
Did you might need to have to blah blah blah. Ring is hard. You might have to need to just scale it. That means
Maybe.
like run some solution through it. I'd do that because it wasn't. Yeah.
I'm fine with tea. I like tea. Tea is good.
Come on. Okay. Like that answer, the answer you give. Like I really don't. Like I don't need it that much. Like I'm fine. Like all y'all gotta do is like run vinegar through it, and then wash it out with the water, and see if that works. Well, you know what? Isn't that brewing at all, or just brewing small?
No, nothing is going out.
Okay, so descaling it probably won't work. Okay. Like Walmart, they be selling not Keurig, but like this, like bootleg version of it. Like basically, you put a pod in there, and it comes out for like $40. Now I'll say this: a chai tea frappuccino is delicious. That was actually very good.
All right. I think it's time for a field trip.
To where?
To my kitchen.
You're getting more fruit.
No.
What are you going to get, some?
Okay. So
How close are you to your kitchen?
White and green. We got oolong. We We got chai.
Mhm.
Another chai.
Load up on
I
that.
got quite a few of these. I like these. The white and green. The white green combos. Pretty
Ooh.
good. Darjeeling. It's pretty nice. Lady Grey.
Letty Gray, the English tea.
English tea time. Assorted.
Mm.
Assorted fruit.
Ooh.
And assorted herbal.
No matcha?
No, I've never had matcha.
Ooh, it's like a super green tea. It's like when you're sick, you drink that, and it speeds of the process exponentially.
There's actually another tea that I really like, but I don't think they sell it at the store, so I can't get it.
What's it called?
Thai?
What's it called?
Thai? I don't know. Thai tea? I get it when I go to the Thai restaurant. It has milk in it. It's delicious.
So I'll say this: there's a natural kitchen by my job, and I see a whole lot of people do the. I see a lot of people with bubble teas, right? So I was like, I'm
Tapioca.
tired. I need coffee. I think I saw go there. I finally go there, and they had the coffee tea with bubbles. Oh my god, it is so if you don't think coffee and tea is a good mixture, it is. And with bubbles in it, it's delicious. With milk as well. Oh my gosh.
I walked in from the kitchen, and for a split second, I had thought that was Tiffany, and I was going to say something.
Oh, you know when you go to the main roster, they have to square up. What's up, live man?
What's up? Coming in just in time to see Sammy's pale arms.
Oh, you like? I got my Sheamus going on.
Looks like you trained in the 80s.
I see Charlotte beating up Shopsy.
Yeah.
I had such high
started
hopes for
lifting weights
Shopsy
this
when
week.
she. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I had asked on Sunday if the internet wanted to see my arms before I started working out. Nobody in the comments said yes, so I didn't show my arms.
Nah. So this is technically a before stream. These are Sammy's arms before, and in a while we'll see them after, down the road.
Well, you're on your way though.
I was lifting weights on Tuesday while we were doing the review.
Ah.
Like that's how you. I thought that's how we before we all said goodbye. Look at
I was doing it during. I was just trying.
Firehouse Funhouse.
I was just trying to keep it low, but I did it during the review.
That's funny. Yeah, I had such high hopes for Shotzi when she showed up on NXT, and now they just, I don't know. I feel bad. She needs to get away from WWE and do something else. I don't know how long she's in contract for. I don't know if she's happy. I can't imagine she's happy with her role. I don't know how much longer she's under contract, but she would benefit a lot from getting away from WWE, I think.
I think she'd do well in Impact.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think WWE just sees her as fodder for the top level, which is not what I want for her. So I think she's really good. I think she could be a top level competitor. I don't know why they don't see that in her, but Since they don't, she should go somewhere else where someone will appreciate her more.
I think she should be tag team champion.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that.
How about you, Anika? Do you agree?
She is muted and off for the moment, so I'm not sure if she must have walked away for a sec.
Was my joke awful?
It was pretty bad, but it wasn't any worse than mine. I mean, all three of our jokes were really bad. At least your first one wasn't sexually bad.
Well, I said quite a few jokes.
Oh,
The
well, I only heard two
sexual
of them.
one I did was the last one.
I only heard two of them, so the only two I heard were the
Time travel one.
Yes, I heard the time travel one and the one before that. Sorry.
All right, so you want to hear the other ones? I can repeat them.
Sure.
Why does Norway have barcodes on the sides of their battleships?
I don't know why.
So when they return to port, they can Scandinavian.
Yes, I heard that one before. Yes. That's right.
What has 4 flies?
Sorry, you broke up there. It sounded like 4 legs and flies.
4 wheels and flies.
What has 4 wheels and flies? I don't know. What?
There's actually 2 answers. A dumpster and a garbage truck.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, here's one that surprised me that Anika didn't know. What did the fast tomato say to the slow tomato?
Catch up.
Yeah. Anika didn't know that one.
Yeah, that's a very bad dad joke. That's an old bad dad joke for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Why should you fight a dinosaur?
What? You were breaking up a little bit.
Why should you not fight a dinosaur?
Why?
Get your ass kicked.
All right. But I'm ching. Take my wife, please. All right. It those are right up there with that. I just flew in from Orlando and boy, my arms are tired. Right? Like.
I know that one.
Yes. Oh, jeez. My TV's buffering, so I'm not totally sure what's happening here.
So Shasha just did a Hurricane Rana to Charlotte. Right now
Okay.
she had the upper hand, but now she went through the ropes.
It looked like we got an Edge promo right after commercial before they came back to the match. Was that right or no?
No, so it was a preview of Raw.
Okay.
You know,
I just saw Edge's face and then the bubbles and then Edge's face and the bubbles.
Yeah. So Edge and Finn are gonna have to face to face. Like we don't know what's gonna happen next.
Right. So how's the show been overall this week?
Like it's been decent. Like I said, we actually had like 4 matches, which is like way more than last year.
Yeah.
Oh, I do have this one joke, but I don't know if you get it.
So he couldn't tell a joke because it was another language. I know I can't get it.
Yeah.
Do you speak any different languages?
No, I mean I know the cuss words in Spanish and that's about it.
Yeah, so this joke would probably go over your head.
Probably. What language is it in?
It's a French joke.
Definitely over my head.
How did you hear about a
You want me to
French
say it
joke,
anyway?
Sure.
Why do most French recipes only call for a single egg? Because
I don't
one
know
egg
why.
is enough. Enough is the word for egg in French.
Okay. Yeah, see?
Is what?
One egg.
All right. That's bad. It's a bad joke. We are not here doing stand-up comedy, people.
It's a watch along, not watch us tell us jokes.
Why do we tell actors to break a leg?
To what?
Why do we tell actors to break a leg?
Why?
Every play has a cast.
All right. Rhea and Charlotte are in the ring at the same time right now. I don't know what they're saying to each other.
And as you can see, they're the same height because Charlotte has some heels on. And someone probably told her, like, we don't need you to override Rhea right now.
Oh, I have one that's actually good.
Oh my God, go ahead.
A cheeseburger walks into a bar. The bartender says, "Sorry, we don't serve food here."
As soon as you said walks into a bar, I knew it wasn't going to be a good joke. There are no good walk into a bar jokes.
That is the best walk into a bar joke.
Ugh. Terrible, terrible, terrible.
The second best walk into a bar joke is so-and-so walks into a bar. And then he said,
Yeah.
That's the second best walk into a bar joke.
Yeah. Guy walks into a bar and says, a horse walks into a bar and says, ow. Guy walks into a bar and says, ow.
That's the second best one.
I guess, yeah. They're all terrible. They're all really bad.
Why don't scientists trust atoms?
Why, Sammy?
Because they make up everything.
Are you Googling bad jokes? Are you actually listening, Anika, to what Charlotte is saying?
Yeah.
Okay. You'll have to give us the play-by-play afterwards because my TV's on mute. Whatever she's saying, she looks emphatic about it. She's all fired up. Oh, they just got closer. Why do both Rhea and Dom have the same bad, teardrop tattoo on their eye when neither of them has really been to prison and neither of them has killed anybody in prison? Like, what are we doing? All right. The prodigal brothers have returned. The Usos are coming out.
She has a day.
Now, Rhea's tattoos are about Judgment Day. Like she has JD, and she usually has the scales under her eye, but now it's just JD.
Oh, okay. It looked like the teardrop that Dom has under his eye.
And now Dom is just being stupid.
Yeah, that Dom is. So what did Charlotte say to Rhea? What did Charlotte and Rhea say since you were listening?
So basically, they're happy with the match where Rhea was like, looking at you right now, I see the reason why I won the Royal Rumble and I chose you. I'm going to take the title off of you that you care so much about. And Charlotte was trying to, basically pumping herself up. Where she was like, she's like, I know you're very, what's the word? Brain fart. You're very proud, there you go, proud of your improvement. But I improve every day. No one will outwork me. And she's like, I've been hated for it, I've been applauded for it, but I get it. You're Rhea Ripley. You're gonna rip anyone that stands in your way, except me. And that's when she walks off. I was like, all right, a fair stare down.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, other than the fact that it should be switched, it should be it should be switched. Other than that, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I will watch Rhea and Charlotte, and I will enjoy it. Not as much as Rhea and Bianca,
because it should be Rhea and Bianca.
But it is what we get, and I'll enjoy it. They both are good wrestlers. It'll be a good match. It doesn't make the most sense, but it'll be a good match.
Like it makes sense story-wise, but I was gonna compare it to QT versus Hobbs, but it's way better than that. It is a storyline but we just don't care about it.
Right.
Now
Yeah.
this is, we
Yeah,
care about this 10 times more than we care about QT looping with Hobbs. But still, the levels of what we were going to care about if it was Rhea versus Bianca there's nowhere close.
No doubt. So Friday the 24th, we have Sacrifice also. TNA Sacrifice. I don't know why they keep doing these Friday pay-per-views, but so we'll be watching that along with Smackdown and Rampage.
When is Judgment Day? When is WrestleMania?
The following weekend.
Oh, okay, that's improvement.
And that's going to be crazy because there's going to be a lot of wrestling that we're going to have 2 nights of WrestleMania watch-alongs. There's a GCW show with Kota Ibushi that we have to do a watch-along for. And then there's at least one other show that I think we need to do a watch-along for. I'm drawing a blank on it now, but over that weekend between Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I don't know how that's all going to work out, but it's going to be a lot of wrestling.
But at least that's an improvement, right? Because last year, that Friday before WrestleMania was just too much.
Yeah.
So at least they're like,
so when you pop in,
we're going to do the week before that.
Yes.
Would you say, Sammy?
Right. So when ALW popped in, he heard the time traveling joke. So you missed the one that was directly before that.
I did?
Yeah, so you missed the one that was right before it. What's the scariest plant?
Yes, I did see that. I didn't hear that one.
Anika, you want to tell him?
No.
You don't want to tell him what the scariest plant is?
No, she's not encouraging. She's not
encouraging this.
She's not enabling your bad jokes.
What was the last one? I've repeated all the other ones for you.
What is it?
Bamboo.
Oh, you're right. I did hear that. I came in right as you said bamboo on the stream earlier, so I did hear that. I did hear bamboo. You're right. All right. I've officially heard all the bad jokes.
Mm-hmm.
Did they put the weekend on the 3 WrestleMania plan? I'm like, I need that WrestleMania song that's gonna pump me up. Like what? Like it's like you went back to the 70s, Hollywood. Like, cause you can't find someone to write a good WrestleMania song for this year.
Oh, right.
Like, hey, it still swings, but still, it's a 40-year-old song.
Yeah. Hey, when something's good, though,
But like it's WrestleMania time. Y'all can't find nobody.
Right. I guess not.
Okay. So, Usos are back, officially together.
Officially together.
But Roman, but Jay, so like he still got beef with Roman. I love that even more.
Yep.
So let's see what's gonna happen.
I don't know why it's always Smackdown that I have trouble getting to play on my feed. Rampage works fine. Pay-per-views work fine usually, but it's always Smackdown.
That's really interesting. What are you watching through?
You don't want to know. Through Peruvian.
That's probably why.
I'm on that pigeon. Yeah, WWE must do better at some of the other companies that like making it harder to. All right, I finally found one that seems to work. I got the Usos in the ring talking. Question is, what are they saying?
They just started. Well, for me.
A bunch of bullshit.
The bloodline.
What? What, Timmy?
I'm just saying, a bunch of bullshit.
A bunch of bullshit.
They just started.
Talking all that bullshit. Oh, it doesn't matter because that's muted. I was trying to turn it up. I'm like, why is there no sound? Because the other thing's muted. But if I touch it, it's going to fuck up my stream. So I just leave it alone and not hear it. Anika can tell us what they're saying when she comes back when they're done.
Someone hear it.
That's Jay talking, right?
Yep. And I'll be
Anytime I
down with
step in
my
my
family.
shoes, what would you do? Step in my shoes, what would you do?
What would you do? I don't know. I do whatever WWE script tells me to do because that's what they're paying me to do. Whatever he's saying it with his chest.
Yep.
I do like that bloodline hat. The red hat with the black bloodline on it. When's your next crate, Sammy? When do we get to see some more shirts?
3 weeks.
3 more weeks?
I can
It's
go
once
ahead and throw a shirt.
it's once a month.
I'll go ahead and throw a wrestling shirt on though.
I mean, I didn't mean it like that. I was just. All right. Well, while the Usos talk and Anika listens so she could tell us, thanks for joining us here at Workhorse Wrestling Network. We appreciate you choosing us. We know you got a lot of choices. We are currently watching Smackdown as we do every Friday. Anika and Sammy always start it, and I'll come in somewhere, and then CM will join us as we switch over to Rampage at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for watch along of that. Sammy's back with his wrestling shirt on. You gotta quit moving so I can actually see it. It's all about the Monet with his Mercedes Monet shirt on. And
Monet. Yeah. Monet. Yeah.
Sammy's crazy.
Don't you forget it.
Jay, put yourself in my shoes. If your family was out of gas, help them hungry, feed them. Their light's been cut off. You pay it. I did it because I had to, and I blame you, Sammy. You were going to let my brother get clipped. All you had to do was fall in line. All right. Thank you, Dolores.
He's not wrong. Jimmy was going to get clipped.
And now we get Cody coming out.
But I said it Tuesday.
Adrenaline.
We all know why it happened.
It was
something Cody Rhodes. That's right.
Jay didn't betray anybody. Jay's been doing what he's been doing since day one. He did what he did back when he was feuding with Roman. He protected Jimmy because that's the bottom line. Jay protects Jimmy. Everything else comes second.
As it should. Enough is enough. Now, no, if you but I'm sorry. I wonder if Cody trains in a suit. It's like, bro, you be doing too many doggone confrontations in your suit, bro. Like are these cheap suits? Because if these are like more than $200, some getting off of me before we go fight. Cause them
Right?
rips, I'll be pissed.
Right? You done ripped up my $5,000 Armani suit? Like, hell no.
Like this a $50 shirt, I'm gonna be bad. Like this is some freaking CNK.
Cody's mom is Cuban?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
know
that.
Either half Cuban or it was on Road to the Top.
Oh, I didn't know that. Interesting.
I can't stand his sister though.
I've never seen Road to the Top, so I don't know anything about his sister.
It was a decent reality show. His sister had a problem with Brandy taking the Rose thing. I'm like, I'm sorry, they're married. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Right.
That's what happens. Oh no. She was using it on television. We're married though. They know we're married. I don't understand why you think it's a. I don't even know why I'm asking you. But whatever.
So I didn't really get to see
Other
enough.
days,
Go ahead, Sammy.
I was gonna say the other day somebody tried catfishing me, telling me that they were Liv Morgan. I said, dude, you gotta try harder than this. Like, go touch grass or something.
Go touch grass or something. So I didn't get to see enough of the show. What did you guys think of SmackDown?
A pretty good smack. Like considering that Roman was not on the show, it was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I want to put the first match on the end. That's just me. But yeah, it was pretty good.
What was the opening match?
The opening match was the 5-way to see who faces Gunther.
Oh, okay.
6 people. Yeah.
And who won?
It was a tie. Sheamus and Drew pinned 2 people at the same time.
Whatever.
What
kind of bullshit is that?
2 refs came, 1 ref slid in. Like, I'm sorry, why we have 2 refs in the first place? This seems a whole lot of stupid, but we knew it was gonna be a 3-way.
Like, all the offense intended, you got to be pretty dumb if you believe these wrestlers are messaging you.
Or you real, like you're real delusional. It reminded me of if you seen She-Hulk, one of the clients was one of the lawyers dated a shapeshifter that was Big Stallion, but it was a shapeshifter and stole all his money. And their defense of him was he is really delusional that he thinks he can bag Megan Thee Stallion. So he really thought it was her. And the shapeshifter should pay. It was stupid.
Wow.
That's hilarious.
Hello, Dolores.
Yeah.
There you go. Here you go.
We are switching over to Rampage. So if you're coming in for Rampage, thanks for joining us. We're all here as Rampage is about to kick off.
We have Sammy versus Action Andretti.
If you're just tuning in, you luckily missed all of Sammy's bad jokes during the SmackDown watch along.
Sammy doesn't have bad jokes.
Don't repeat them, Sammy. We don't need you to repeat them again. You can tell CM off air, and she can tell you how bad they are off air. My ears can't handle hearing them a second time.
CM, do you speak French?
Well, I'll make sure it's one that you haven't.
So we got Sammy and Action starting off here, huh?
Yeah.
Oh. just from a wrestling standpoint, this should be a good match. Both guys are good wrestlers.
Right.
High energy, quick paced, lots of good spots.
Spot monkeys.
Spot monkeys.
And I like this because it's like after, the whole Action Andretti versus Jericho, like what's the plan afterward? So yeah, this is a nice little match for him, especially.
Yeah. Oh, huge chop from Sammy. Damn.
Does anyone watch the Practical Jokers?
Yes, I watch it.
So did you watch? You watched yesterday's episode?
No, I have not watched yesterday's episode.
So MJL was on the show. He actually did a challenge where they did the whole tell us who won an argument where him and one of the Jokers came. And of course he was full on MJF. And so no. Like he said solve a debate. And so the people in the back tell them the debate what the debate is. And of course, the first debate is, and it was against Q. I say that chops hurt, and Q was like, I say they don't hurt. And so of course, MJF was like, well, there's only one reason to find this out. Let me chop you. I'm like, no. and if you win, I win. I'm like,
again, if I had to take a chop, I would not want it on my chest. Like, I would not be Charlotte Flair. You are not caving in what little boots on.
Like, I get, because, like, I know Sal and Q are, like, for real wrestling fans. They've been on television in the crowd. But y'all are not friends. Why would you tell him? Why would y'all make this a debate so he can get chopped? Y'all are not my friends. Y'all don't love me.
Right? No, they're just there to see somebody get fucked up.
And to your point, CM, like during the blogs, they always do the what you call it, the contract, the signings, and there's always one person that says, I want to get chopped. And they're like, okay, we gotta stay on camera. I want this, right? And so I'm like, what? Like, why do y'all want this? What? Like, it's gonna go away from your body, but the pain is gonna be in your mind forever. I don't like just sign my T-shirt. That's all I need.
I'd do it, no sweat.
Oh yeah, sign up to be chopped willingly.
Sammy.
Yeah.
The one thing I wouldn't do is sign up to be choked out by Suzuki. No, thank you.
I mean, well,
I wouldn't want to get chopped by him either.
I'm not terribly worried about getting chopped, but that doesn't mean I'm signing up to do it for free. Like, you got to pay me to take that chop. I mean, my chest is big enough. I'm not overly worried about it, but I'm still not doing it for fucking free.
High pain tolerance runs in my family.
I'm not trying to debate you, but it's just no. It's just no.
I'm real bad about looking down and being like, why am I bleeding? And have no understanding of what I did to cause me to be bleeding.
Yeah, I've definitely done that a few times.
But still, like, you're gonna knowingly say, let's there you go. Let's find out. I don't need to find out my threshold of pain by someone's child. Like that can be a mystery to me. I don't need to know that I can take it. I don't need to know that.
I'm that one dude who throws headbutts in fights.
Dude!
You're hardly the only dude.
And I'll say that I was playing with my niece, and I would say, okay, I've seen them do the headbutt. We're just gonna put our hand in front of our.
Right.
We're just gonna cover our heads with our hands. No, it still hurts. I'm like, ooh, okay, what the?
The best though was when somebody went to headbutt me and they recoiled in pain, and I just busted up laughing at them.
What?
That was fun.
What?
Dude tried to headbutt me and thought it was gonna work. High school.
What the heck?
Yeah, so he had butted the side of my head and just, he was like, oh. And I was just laughing.
I have so many questions.
Well, I mean, like I've been hitting the head with a baseball bat. Like I can take it.
Sam, what the hell's wrong?
Yeah, I get a dent in my skull, like right here.
No. We're gonna bypass. You're hitting the head with you're not gonna bypass that. Like you said, I ate gum and spit it out. What the?
I had a friend that got hit in the head with a baseball bat too, and walked right through it. Like him and his brother, we were all playing baseball one day, and him and his brother got into it, and he like charged his brother, and his brother hit him like as hard as you can fucking hit him in the head with a baseball bat, like a clean shot, and dude just ran right through it and just killed, like almost killed his brother. Just like I was like, oh hell no, like damn, like just what the fuck?
We're together. I don't know what these people be doing. And
right?
You know what his last name was? I'm wondering if me and him is related.
Villanueva. He's a Mexican dude. Jesus Villanueva. I swear to God, the hardest head I've ever seen in my life, dude.
I do have Spanish, but I'm not Mexican.
Okay, so at least you're playing baseball in that scenario wise, man. Sam,
oh, yeah.
Why did you get hit in the head with a baseball bat?
Was practicing and got a little too close for comfort.
So you had the helmet on, right?
I was pitching. No helmet.
Yep, we're watching Rampage right now. It's action
Andretti and Sammy Guevara.
Sammy Guevara right
now.
Yep.
I can't.
You was pitch. Well, how close was you? I'm sorry. You were pitching, and he was that close. He hit you with the baseball bat flew out of his hand.
No, this is my sibling.
No, I'm saying the baseball bat flew out of his hand because you said you were pitching.
No, I was standing too close because I was 5 years old.
So was it a plastic baseball bat or a real baseball bat?
Metal, actually.
Okay.
I got back up. I was fine.
Are you fine, Sammy?
Right, I was just gonna say, we talk to you every week, a few times a week. We're not sure if you're fine or not. We'll be the jury on that.
Just some things you didn't know, like you need to go to a therapist for. You just you're just saying, I'm fine.
Oh.
While you're twitching.
Right. Oh, that was a close.
Question Andretti and Sammy Guevara over here.
Ooh.
Right? Was that a Spanish fly that Andretti just hit him with?
Oh no, I just saw the Sammy DDT looking thing that he just did.
Oh, okay. I got Sammy in the middle of the ring on his back and Andrade in the corner.
Ooh.
Setting up for something. Oh!
Yeah, you saw that?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what I saw a senton onto some knees.
Where?
So I might be ahead of you. I don't know. Oh my God, what was that? That was a new little move from Sammy. That looked nasty.
Like a DDT spot?
Yeah, kind of, yes.
Okay, so now we're together.
Okay. So yeah, apparently I'm a little behind you. Yes, Andretti just rolled out of the ring. Sammy's looking at him all crazy.
Okay.
I got his hands over his
got
mouth.
to the knees part.
Okay. Can someone please tell Sammy to stop doing this? I'm crazy. It never works for you.
Well, it's because he's crazy.
It's because he's crazy.
I loved it when Dante from Top Flight imitated him. I think he was like, "Yeah, my God, you so stupid." All right.
Right.
Karate is what you use in competitions. Crazy is what you use in the streets. You can't be afraid to bite a dude's nose or gouge his eyes, you know?
No, 100%. Hey, if it's a fight, I don't
Once
believe
you do that, people stop.
I don't believe there's anything about. I don't believe in dirty fighting. If you're in a fist fight, there's nothing that's off the table. Like, you're in there battling for ultimately your survival. I'm going to do whatever I have to do to come out on top. I don't care.
Oh, kind of ghetto smack.
Exactly.
You hit him with anything.
Anything and everything.
Now, question for you, Sammy. After you got into a fight and the dude headbutted you, you start laughing. How many fights afterwards did you get into? Because I feel like after watching that, no one should have messed with you. Was there any more fights after that?
Oh, I only had a couple fights. Like the first fight I remember.
Specifically after you got headbutted and you start laughing. How many fights after that?
I don't think any.
Yeah. Because you probably scare everybody.
It's weird how life changes. Go ahead, Timmy.
My first fight that I got into was middle school, though. Dude throws a punch at me. I grab his arm, twist it behind his back, drive my elbow into his back, and shove him face first into the ground, and it was over. That was my first fight.
Yeah.
Why did he throw a punch?
He called me a name, and I didn't react to him calling me a name, and I think that upsetted him. I think he wanted me to be mad at getting name called.
Ooh, okay. He didn't know you wanted that smoke. I like it.
So life is very.
Well, I didn't want the smoke.
Okay.
You know,
I'm sorry.
he
didn't know you could handle the smoke. There you go.
Okay, yeah.
Between the age of 12, probably 11 or 12 and 22, I was probably in. I can't even count how many fights. Like I fought a lot. Like I was in a lot, but I haven't been in a fight now in probably 25 years. I mean, it's been a long time since I've been in a fight. It's crazy like that. It's weird.
No, like
I lost.
At one point.
Yeah, at
I
some
lost
point you
2
grow up and
fights.
move on, right, to bigger and better things. You become
not
somewhat mature.
Not just you, but everyone, right? Because like to Sammy's point, I didn't even know, dude, but you want to get mad because I wasn't upset if you called me a name.
Yeah, no doubt. And when you got a lot of kids, especially like in junior high and high school, when you got a lot of kids in a confined space like that, it shit's bound to pop off. It just is what it is. I mean, it's...
Oh, Darby's coming back.
I see that.
I miss my Darby.
What do you guys think about AEW All Access? Y'all gonna check it out?
No.
I
saw a commercial about Britt Baker talking about Thunder Rosa. I don't need to see that. I don't need y'all ratings. Because it's gonna be her side, her version of the story. It's gonna just piss me off.
Well, Thunder Rosa's gonna be on the show too.
Who?
I think Thunder Rosa's gonna be up there too.
If she is, great. The clip I saw was just straight up Britt Baker talking about it. And if that's the case, AEW, I'm doing you a favor. I'm doing you a favor.
CM, do you think it's going to be just a longer, more mainstream version of BTE to a certain extent?
No. BTE works on the internet because there's certain things that you can get away with on the internet that you can't in public. Sure. I think it's going to be Road to the Top meets Total Divas.
Okay. No, I mean, I didn't see Road to the Top, but I never liked Total Divas, so.
I liked Road to the Top, and it was for everybody that wasn't Cody and Brandy.
Right?
Like, besides
Cody's racist sister, it was a pretty good show.
The only one I watch is Ms. Maurice. Ms. and Mrs.
It's kind of like that. That's what it is.
Like, of course, you
so
know.
Yeah.
When babies are
I lost 2 fights. 2. I remember them well.
How did you lose the fight?
So the first one I lost when I was 11, and he was like 14, 15. It happened on the bus. I got into the fight to defend my friends. He had reach advantage on me, and he was basically just pounding the top of my head.
But you're 11.
Wasn't much I could do.
Understandable.
Yeah, I mean, if you've been in a decent amount of fights, you've lost. I mean, I've lost a number of fights. I've won a number of fights. I mean, it just depends. But but but
What do
but
you
I've
call
never
a decent number of fights?
had my ass whooped. Like I've come out on the losing end, but I've never been like whooped like or knocked out. Like,
What do you call a decent number of fights?
I can't answer that question.
oh geez, what do I call it? That's tough. I mean, it's definitely more than I can count on two hands for sure. I mean, I was definitely a troublemaker and a bad kid. I mean, we used to fight all the time. I was with a group of guys that we used to fight, not each other, but like we used to fight other groups of guys all the time. So like, it,
Okay,
it,
so I asked because I've never lost a fight, but I also have very bad anger issues.
yeah.
So I have a
Well, so
tendency
like when I say lost a fight,
to
like I said, I've never been like whooped or knocked out, but like I would say like just being, rationally looking at it, like by the time it was broken up by a teacher or by somebody else or by a cop or whatever the situation was, you're like, okay, yeah, I probably didn't come out on
no,
top
I was
there.
always
Like
the winner.
I got a black eye, a little bit of like lip. He's fucked up too, but I definitely got a couple little bruises here. So
So
whatever.
I gave myself a black eye, like, and that's because I kicked myself in the eye. But like, I've never lost a fight. Like anybody there would tell you, I've never lost a fight.
So question. So you're in a fight, right? If a person takes off their shoe, are you still charging at them, or are you gonna go the other way?
What kind of shoe?
Let me think.
Like to throw it at you, or like to hit you with it, like
shoe?
No, grip
or like I'm getting barefoot because I'm trying to do some kung fu karate type
no,
shit.
Take off my
Girls
shoe.
use heels. Girls use heels.
No. I'm trying to remember. I'm gonna say a flat. She takes it off.
Oh, flat.
Grips it.
Fuck no, find that bitch.
Like, is she Puerto Rican?
She is black.
Are you talking about College Hill?
No,
that was a heel.
I might lose, but I'm never running or backing away from a fight.
Okay,
Like
we got the acclaim.
I'm never turning and running away.
Okay, so my friend.
If a girl takes her shoe off at me, I'm backing up.
If what?
Straight up. Puerto Rican girl takes her shoe off at me.
Well, women are different. I mean, I'm not gonna get in a fist fight with a woman. I mean, any woman, So that's. I mean, if a woman charges at me and starts hitting me, I mean, I'm gonna do what I have to do to stop her from hitting me, but I'm not gonna hit her or do anything. I mean, I'm not gonna, You just kind of have to take it and hope that your wife is close and she steps in, or there's a female around that can step in and stop her, right? Like,
So
I might hold her arm down or something, like, yo, back up. But that's about the extent of it. Like,
yeah, my friend was in a fight, right? And she takes off her shoe because she's seeing red, and the girl charges at her, gets her behind whooped, and then she wants to charge. Then she want to call the police. I'm like, Ninja, you're the one charging at my friend, and she took off her shoe. So you wanted it. You got your behind. Take your butt whooping. Go lick your wounds. You got your behind whoop.
yeah, you can't willingly be in a fight and then be the person that calls the cops afterwards. Like that's that bitch shit.
Second one I lost was me and a buddy sparring. It was my first fight where I was wearing gloves. I'd never tried the gloves before, and he downed me twice. I got back up immediately both times, but the second time I got back up, my nose was bleeding. I was like, you know what? Might want to call it a day on this one.
So both fights.
So I was ready to go for more. It was, I'm bleeding. I should probably stop. And it was just me and a buddy messing around, so it wasn't anything serious.
So both fights you're inexperienced. The one you're 11. You're inexperienced in age, and the other one you're experienced with the gloves. So that's what you're saying.
Dolores said, I've had one school fight. I blacked out and start fighting, so I was told I looked like the devil took over. I've been taught it's too much Shit in places to lose a fight, so you got to die. Yep. Yeah.
Oh, that was a fast match. Dang.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's Starboy Charlie, and I forget who his partner is, but I didn't think this was going to be much of a match.
Lava Girl. That's
Jack
what
Cartwheel.
I'm saying now.
Oh, they're still trying to be recruited by by Joss.
Well, there we go. Right, JAS. They're never going to go away, are they?
Nope.
Now I love Daddy Magic and Cool
I do
Hand
too.
Luke.
I like 2.0, but still, I don't. They're still part of JAS right now, so I'm still irritated with them.
I've been asking for a long like if I want to ask the question of why we haven't seen those two do more tag matches on TV because they have a personality for it, right?
Yeah.
I believe if they're in the spot that the Guns are in, I would have enjoyed that way better than the Guns. No offense.
Yeah, I agree. 100%. No, they're stuck in that Jericho vortex, right? Jericho always has to be the big dog in whatever group he's in, and so they take a back seat. And
Oh, I was going to say no, but then you go back to Pride and Powerful. I'm like, oh.
yep.
Hmm.
And I kind of get it. Like, I understand putting younger guys with veteran guys that are over, get them more TV experience, get them, whatever. They get the bump, they get the rub from the veteran that's way over. But at the same time, I don't know. Jericho, even though he puts guys over, at the same time, I feel like he sucks a lot of energy out of the guys that are in his factions, whatever factions they are.
They should win without you. Like they did a decent job with Garcia of him winning the pure title.
Yeah.
But they just, that whole word test was dumb.
Yep.
Oh, look, it's not 10.
It's right. It's Mr. Not 10.
I don't know I don't care about your real name. You not 10.
And if you're not gonna be 10, at least come up with a better name than fucking Preston Vance. Like,
that's his name.
Well, then I'm sorry. Then come up with the name. Then create a fucking name that sounds good. Like, fuck.
Why?
Preston Vance is like the plainest, just blandest, generic name. Like, hi, my name is Preston Vance.
Welcome out to the name Michael Hickenbottom. Shit.
Yeah, I don't know. Higginbottom has some spice to it.
No, thank you. And my baby knew that wasn't a wrestler's name, so we're gonna call you Heartbreak Kid. Shawn Michaels. You got.
Exactly. Somebody said Higginbottom is not a good wrestling name, so we're gonna give you a better wrestling name. Preston Vance is a bad wrestling name. I don't care if it's your government or not. God damn.
Well, baby, I ain't never stand a chance. Y'all just mean.
But I'm probably the same guy that would have changed Takeshita to just his first name because I'm sorry, even though they say it right and whatever, every time I see it, I see Take Shitta. I can't help it. Like, it is what it is. So if it were me, I'd probably just make him Konosuke. Just because you don't have that issue then.
Well, I'm glad it's not you then.
I mean, it's better than Kato.
Daba Kato?
I was thinking of Okada when he was in TNA.
We don't talk about that, Sammy.
Okay, how about when he was in the other mask then? Is that a better experience of him in TNA?
No, we don't. That never happened, Sammy. It never happened.
It never.
He was one of what, 5? One of 5 people who was under that mask. Christopher Daniels, Frankie Kazarian. Was it TJP? TJP was under the mask too, right?
Yes, I believe so.
So
I think there's
side
somebody
note,
else, but I can't.
Dolores, is that the one that's on March 30th, on Thursday, March 30th, the Impact one? I don't know. We'll have to talk about that. If that's
So
the one
we're
you're
in
talking about, I
TNA
don't know yet.
already, right?
Say what?
Have y'all we're in the TNA little
Yeah.
dream pool. Have y'all seen Luke Owens' worst match ever?
No.
Okay, so I don't know where I was. I wasn't watching reviews a lot, so I didn't see Charmel versus Janelle. How you say her last name?
Jenna,
Jenna. I didn't see it. Right. So I'm
it
like,
was so bad.
I saw the preview of worst match ever, and Pete fall on the floor. They're like, you know what? Fine. And they're like, you go on YouTube, you can watch it together with them.
It was so bad.
I don't think I've ever seen that match. Check it out.
Don't.
Please don't.
Don't.
So
After this,
Jonathan Gresham,
no.
Yeah.
Wait.
Jonathan Gresham,
did-
and Nash
why
Carter
did
were both under
after-
the mask too.
Okay.
I didn't know that those two were under the mask.
Neither did I.
Yes,
Watch the match with
I will.
Luke Owens' worst match ever.
I will
If
right
you-
after this.
If you want a good, hilarious time,
It's
I like-
honestly being nice.
I was in tears. I'm like, who booked this? Where was I? Oh my god!
I'm a huge
I watched
fan of
that
Wrestle
one
Talk.
time.
I think a lot of the stuff they do is very good. And it's hysterical. They are extremely funny. All of them are funny.
Mhm.
I was watching TNA. I don't like. What was that?
Yeah, and then obviously the next day we've got GCW with Kota Ibushi, and then WrestleMania the next 2 days. So that weekend is going to be a lot. So I don't know. We'll have to talk about it. Probably won't do it, but I don't know. What do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to do the Impact Multiverse watch along on Thursday? It's going to be instead of Impact, like the regular weekly show. It's a pay-per-view essentially for WrestleMania weekend. It's there, but they're doing it on a Thursday. It is the Multiverse United. So it's going to be, I don't know. It looks like it's NJP Strong and Impact. So it's New Japan versus Impact, basically.
You drop me the link, I'll join.
Okay.
I make no guarantees.
Make no guarantees. It sounds like, so Dolores, it does sound like me. I'll do it with Sammy, and Sammy will do it. So me and Sammy will probably be here for that. Just add it to the list of watch-alongs for that week. There's going to be a lot of watch-alongs that week and weekend. Man.
So 30th?
What?
That's the 30th?
Yeah, that's Thursday, March 30th. Instead of the regular weekly Impact show, they're doing Multiverse United. I'm assuming because it's WrestleMania weekend, they're trying to do a big show.
I might be a little late on the first day of WrestleMania.
Okie dokie.
Okay, so
I'm going to go out to eat and go bowling with my family. So I'm not exactly sure what time I will be back. But
I don't even know. I'm not totally sure what time WrestleMania even starts. Is it going to start at 4? Is it going to start at 3? Is it going to start at 5? I mean,
usually it starts at 8, right? It might be.
Well, yeah, normally, but then there's a pre-show and it's WrestleMania, so who knows? Like, they like to make WrestleMania extra long, even with the 2 nights.
So, question. So I'm definitely going to request the day off of WrestleMania. I forgot it was 2 freaking nights. What night do y'all want me to request off?
Whichever one you prefer. Doesn't really matter. Someone else can join you. I mean, if we're going to do 2 on one night and 2 on the other, whichever night you do, someone will take the other night off, whichever one. I mean, I don't think it matters. I'm going to watch both nights of WrestleMania, and I assume if I'm watching it live, I might as well be on the stream. So, I mean, I assume I'll probably do both nights, but
I'll definitely be here night 2. I don't have plans night 2.
Last year, night 2 was better, so.
Was it?
I think it was. think it was.
I thought night one was better. Cody
Yeah, but
Rhodes.
you like the Johnny Knoxville match, so
I did like the Johnny Knoxville match.
yeah. See, I thought it was trash. So,
But that was night 2.
are you sure? I thought that was night 1.
Yeah, that was night 2.
Okay.
The Johnny
So then
Knoxville
maybe
match
night 1
2.
was better. Maybe I'm mistaken. Then maybe I'm thinking the opposite. Maybe you're right. Maybe it was night 1 that was better. So it doesn't matter to me. Whichever night you want to do.
I thought the 2 best matches of the entire card were both on night 1.
When do you have to let them know? When do you have to request it off?
I had to do it before. Look, I had to do it before the following Sunday. So like before WrestleMania, I have to do it the week before.
When are we? At some point, I mean, I don't even know like exactly what the main events are still yet. So it's hard.
We need a call. That's weird,
right? So it's hard to even know like which night to tell you. Oh, this one looks better on paper than the other. Like, still don't even know yet what's going to be what.
Like,
It's only
they're
2 weeks away, 3 weeks away. Yeah, it's only 3 weeks away.
Are people buying tickets and not knowing what the card is?
They must be, I guess. Yes, they must be.
I'm sorry.
I mean, to be fair, it's WrestleMania, so I mean, you're going for the spectacle as much as whatever. But yeah, I mean, I'd still want to know the matches for sure.
As someone who went to WrestleMania 27, yes, it was my first time there, so the excitement did overtake the lack of the card. But I think 2 hours afterwards, I'm like, because my baby, went to Hall of Fame, right? So we mainly yes, he did. So my parents took me mainly for that, right? But if you're gonna do Hall of Fame, go to WrestleMania. After WrestleMania, I'm like, if I lived in Atlanta, I would have just went to the Hall of Fame. I would have went to that in WrestleMania. It was a great time, but we were all hoping for a Rock match, but it was a preamble to the next freaking year. I'm like, really? Y'all did a whole WrestleMania to promote the next year?
Yep.
So I need a card. I didn't know who was at WrestleMania before I save my money and try to go.
Yeah, no, I agree.
The Kesha and Vance was a good ass match.
That sure was. That was a hell of a match. And that was a nice win for Takeshita.
Take that, Preston. Eat shit.
Right. I'm trying to decide right now which one I liked better, the opening match or this match. So far, I think I like this match a little bit better.
The first match was cool. It wasn't a big spot thing that we thought it was going to be, so that's why I liked it more.
Yeah.
The expectation was high.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got time.
This was Preston's best showing.
I would agree with that. Since taking off the mask, this is his best match for sure. Now we get a Swerve promo. At least he doesn't have them obnoxious white boys with him.
Solid promo from Swerve here.
Yeah, Swerve's a good promo. He's a good talker for sure. He's a superstar. Is there anything he can't do? He can talk. He can wrestle. I mean, is there anything he can't do? Like,
make Hit Row a star.
To be fair, the only time Hit Row was even somewhat okay was when he was there.
I like Hit Row. I think they have actual potential, but then Swerve did not seem like a good pairing.
Oh, Mark Briscoe in the ring.
Reach for the sky, boy.
Reach for the sky, boy. This man is really missing his front 4 teeth on his upper back. Like they're just gone. Like he just sports no front fucking teeth.
Them shits is expensive.
Man,
Word. I get it. Hey, you've been on the indie scene your whole life. I get it. Like,
give me a couple months, I'm gonna be that same way.
yeah, I can't do it. Like I don't care. I'll rob a bank to get the money for fake teeth or something. I'm not going with no teeth in the front of my face. I'm just not doing it.
I can rock that no tooth look.
If you can't see them, like I got molars that I'm missing in the back, the motherfucker can't see, then that's one thing. But not in the front of my fucking face. I'm not doing it.
I had to do it as a child because they pulled my first front teeth out. People are mean.
Yeah.
It's like not even kids, adults. I smiled and adults said, "Cover your mouth." I'm like, you're my sister's friend. Oh my
You're
god,
my sister's friend. Like that's fucked up.
you're the Sunday school teacher. What the hell?
That's hysterical.
So there is Mark Briscoe is relinquishing the titles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And a Super Card of Honor.
Which is also March 31st, Friday the 31st.
They're going to have a ladder match.
Everybody watching, I assume you know what that hand sign means.
Which hand sign?
Oh, yeah. What Anika just did.
Yep.
I did it.
So I
Y'all
guess
were
this
talking,
makes,
so I just did the hand sign.
I guess this makes sense for him to relinquish the title since Jay, has gone on. But like, would you prefer to see him just pick up another partner and keep the belts, or you think relinquishing him is the best thing to do?
Relinquishing is the best thing.
I would like whatever he's ready for. Let him decide. Like, so if he's not ready to get another partner, then yes, let him relinquish it, and we do a ladder match.
Lucha Bros.
Sammy, you really didn't know this meant zero fear.
I did it before you did.
Zero metal.
No, did you say you didn't know? You said you didn't know what it meant.
I know what it means.
He was asking if everybody else knew what it meant.
Yes.
No. I said everybody who's watching, I assume you know what that means.
Oh, that's what you
I
said.
said.
I assume you know what that means. That's right.
You know that.
Interesting. So the main event is going to be Nyla versus Rio, huh?
Which
I guess
reminds
so.
me, to all the assholes out there who made Riho delete her Twitter, fuck you.
What? Wait, what?
What happened?
They were harassing her because she
About
said
what?
that she was upset that her match got cut from AEW Dark. So they were saying, "Oh, the only reason you wrestle is because you have because Kenny Omega has a fetish. He groomed you, all types of stuff." And it's
What
the fuck?
It's like y'all don't have to listen to Jim Cornette about everything. And that's where it was coming from. His stance.
I think I might just delete my Twitter again.
That makes that is so dumb, and it makes no like. Okay.
Like she's so sweet and such like a bubbly person and just
number one
living life, and it's like y'all just have to be haters. Like damn.
Like, and so what? She got trained by Kenny. You know how many great people got trained by other great wrestlers? That's the name of the game, you idiots.
Kenny didn't train her.
Oh.
They tagged together, but Emmy trained her.
Oh,
and
even more so. So now you okay.
But like Rio is like a sponge. Like she's 25, but she wrestles like she's 45.
She loves the business.
Like everyone knows that Nikki and Brie Bella got significantly better when they started training with Danielson, and they got more matches. But anybody saying nothing about them? Okay, whatever. Sorry.
Yeah, people are brave behind their keyboard. I mean, people, when you don't have to actually face somebody, you can say anything you want. And people love to drag other people.
I understand the complaint of them saying, 99 pounds soaking wet. Okay. But, like, that's great for an underdog babyface. Because, like, no matter who she goes up against, she's always outgunned. But she's never outmatched.
And so what? Like, why do we always have to find a reason to put somebody down? Like, who cares if they're 90 pounds? Who cares if they're whatever? Like, just appreciate people for who the fuck they are and move on.
Now I'll say
I
this.
think she's
Like, I'll say this. My pet peeve is I hate when wrestling moves don't look like they hurt or look like they hurt the person doing it or the person taking it. With her, no. She's putting all 95 pounds into every hit and strike. You cannot tell me seeing her wrestle, she's like, that didn't hurt. No, that hurt. Now she's going to be tired because she's putting all 95 pounds into it, but she's putting the full force of herself to knock a chick out.
It's the cult of Cornette.
Yeah, I get real tired of just the nonsense of why somebody's better than somebody else. There's always a reason, and it's bullshit.
I love Stokely.
I know Stokely's great, dude. He's fucking amazing.
And like, here's the thing: Riho is probably my favorite women's wrestler in AEW.
Okay. I love this, but that just reminded me. They haven't Riho and Nyla never got a rematch. So this is like, I would love for them to say that before the match starts, hopefully.
This is their third. This is the third time they faced off with each other.
And like, okay, I get the whole thing of not having rematches. But if it's a great match, they're doing a package, yay. But like if it's a great match,
Yeah, and if you don't,
know,
I don't have a problem with feuds and running matches back as long as it's not back to back to back to back, like 3 weeks in a row. Like, let it breathe a little. Like, you do one, then you have a promo, then you have a call out, then you have some sort of whatever, and then you have a match 3 or 4 weeks later, and then maybe another month or two after that you have the third match. You know what I mean? You don't do them all in 3 weeks because then you get fatigue. Like, you can't. You got to spread it out, make it a feud, give it a storyline, and do the 2 or 3 matches over a few months.
And it's AEW.
I'll be right back.
Yep.
It's AEW. They only got 4 top pay-per-views, so
Yeah.
It's not like it can't be the next pay-per-view is going to be for like 4 or 3 months. So that's ample enough time to do the rematch.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay. But you know what? I'm not mad. Oh, use your words, Nika. So the report came out that Vicky was not going to be with Nala anymore. And
I saw that.
She's not with her.
I saw that.
You said what?
Vicky,
the report is that
Guerrero
Vicky's
is not going to be with Nala anymore. And
her contract
Nala's
is up.
out, so that's evidence that that's actually true. I'm not mad. Nala didn't need Vicky, but it's like one of them things where they did have fun together. So it's like, oh, okay, fine.
Yeah, apparently her contract is up, and I guess she's not going to stay with AEW. They've decided to go separate ways. She's going to do something else, I guess.
Good.
It's crazy.
Bye.
It's so many.
I like Vicky. She said, "Good, bye,
bye,
bye, Felicia."
Like, on television, not needed, but you can't tell me she don't have enough knowledge to do some stuff behind the scenes. But for some reason, CHK doesn't want any backstage help.
And I like her on screen. I think she's perfect for. She does her obnoxious role, heelish obnoxious role perfectly. I mean,
Vicky might have a hard time in a company like that for some of the things that Vicky believes in.
Yeah.
So Vicky's kind of Jericho.
Noted.
No, I've heard that for sure. She definitely has some interesting ideology on some things. So we'll leave it at that.
See, how can you not like Riho? And then when she starts fighting, she gets scary because she's fast.
Like, see, she don't pull her out. She's trying to knock her out.
Do you remember who I said my 5 favorite women's wrestlers were?
Julia.
Yeah.
Right. That was it. Yep. I remember.
To the contrary, Dolores.
I don't know. I remember them saying that she was helping out backstage and that she was doing a good job with the women, but maybe not. I mean, I thought that I had heard that as well. But
Now, besides Vicky, if they're not using Maria Kanellis Bennett, they like come on now, because when she was running ROH Women Division, she was doing a nice job.
no doubt.
Don't even see the Kingdom no doggone. What's
Yeah,
that?
wait.
That's how I got introduced to Roxy.
So I agree, Anika, that Rio, all 90 pounds of her, she throws it 100% into everything she does. I still have an issue with it looking like it doesn't hurt a whole lot. Especially not on someone like Nyla Rose.
Now, see, it's a person like it's Nyla Rose. So
Yeah.
she's going to need the top flight. Like, she's going to need a full speed, there you go, Darby suicide bomb to take Nyla out. We already know this.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of matches like this where they pit a tiny little person against a really big person. And I know that that's traditional wrestling, that they do that a lot. I'm not a big fan of it.
Of course you don't, Mr. I don't like Rey Mysterio.
Exactly. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
For anyone who watched Not, you'd know that I stated that I think Roxy in the next half year could break into my top 5 favorite women's wrestlers.
Roxy is cool. She needs a personality though. She needs a character. She needs personality.
I love. I said her and Scott Blue need to stop being twins.
Like she needs something. I love this. We were me and my dad. Who doesn't, he's busy. He doesn't watch wrestling. We watched her versus Mako on Tuesday, and my dad loved Mako instantly. And he was like, "Boo!" I'm like, "Yes, boo!" Like, no offense, he shouldn't have beat Mako. I'm sorry, Mako.
Well, Mako beat her the first time.
Huh?
This was the revenge match. Mako beat her the first time.
Yeah, it's like, I'm sorry, them thick thighs would knock her behind out. Like she shouldn't have. She shouldn't have won that. My dad was like, "Boo!" I'm like, "Yes, boo!"
But now they're 1-1.
Yep.
Now, technically the 1-1 with a triple threat. Where is Davenport?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I
haven't seen anything from her in a while. Say that.
I thought she was
what triple threat?
For the unification of the European title, it was Mako, Davenport, and Mandy Rose, not Roxy. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. So when did they do a 1-on-1? They didn't do a 1-on-1. Okay.
Yeah.
See? Once use your Nika. Thinking it out with your words. Now you know. Okay, fine. So this is the first match, right? I wouldn't mind a second, but if you're doing
no. This is their second singles match against each other. Mako won the first one. That was like a year ago, though.
Yeah, that was before. But that was before she won a title.
Mm-hmm.
What's the call?
I actually think that might have been Mako's debut in NXT was against her. I think.
I do not remember
if
that.
anybody knows for sure, I'm wrong. I think that was Mako's debut in NXT proper.
I think it was as well. Yeah. It's all coming back to me now. Wow.
I think New Japan is Super J-Cup, but I could be wrong.
What's the main event for that?
I don't know. I'd have to look at the card, but let's see.
Is it Sonata?
Smart.
I feel like it'd be Sonata.
Just tell me when Monet is on. Just tell me when Monet is on.
Monet.
Maybe it's not. Let's see. Dolores, what show is it that's on at 3 in the morning? I don't let's see here. Thought it was that's a Super Junior, Super J Cup or something.
Okay, honestly, during picture in picture, do y'all really pay attention to that?
Yeah,
I usually don't.
I do.
Like,
But to be fair, I'm watching on my phone, which is a tiny screen anyhow. So when it goes picture in picture and the wrestling is a smaller one, it's almost impossible to see. So
I mean, I do
yeah,
from
that's what I
time
thought.
to
I thought it was the
time.
Sonata versus Kenta. Yeah, it's a J Cup.
Okay.
That should be a good match though.
Mhm.
But there's like 5 nights or 10 nights of the J Cup. So
I'm currently trying to think of who my top 10 favorite women's wrestlers would be.
That are current or of all time?
Yeah, current. I got 8. I got 8 in my head right now. I'm trying to think. 9. I got 9 in my
and the
head.
first 5 are Julia.
Good.
No.
The first 3.
One spot left. Who's going to?
What do you guys want to? We need a topic for Tuesday. I was thinking, and you guys can scold me if it's a terrible idea. What about just like your top 3 current dream matches?
With
Guys,
current wrestlers?
yeah, just current wrestlers. Any promotion, cross promotion, just whatever your top 3 matches you would like to see.
I don't think
I don't
that's
hate it.
going to be enough time, is it?
If we all do 3, I guess
Only
we all do
3?
5.
Yeah.
If we all do 3 or 5,
If we
or
all
however
do
many-
5, it'd be.
We're gonna end up talking. 3 is gonna be enough.
3.
I think 3 is probably
not
enough.
5, 3.
Sammy just has so many that he can't boil it down to 3.
Well, you
How about-
already
okay, how
know
about if we
number
do this?
1.
What about if we do 3 men and 3 women's?
No, what? Why are you trying to put more people on people?
Well, it ensures that I have women on my list.
Yeah, and it ensures I have women on my list.
That's a damn shame.
I know. I hate it because, like, I'm not technically, like, I don't. It's not until I do that stuff that I realize, like, how
How
inbred
much of a He-Man woman hater you are?
yeah, like how inbred that stuff is because I don't even think about it until I start putting a list together, and I'm like, "What? There's no women on this list anywhere. Like, what is wrong with me? Like, because there's women that belong there, but like, fuck."
Get her, Riho. Get her.
Ooh, not anymore.
There was that one list we did, and Bianca was my number 11 on a top 10 list. And
So,
I
what do you guys
felt
think?
awful about it.
Do you guys like the dream match idea? Or you want to do something else? Someone else got
The
another
top
topic?
3 women's matches? Yeah, let's do top 3 women's matches.
We can do top 3 women's dream matches. We don't have to do men. We can just do women.
We can do, if y'all want, we can do both.
It doesn't make any difference to me. We can do just women, or we can do both.
So
We could just
dream
do-
matches.
We can do 3 matches, and it can be men and women. It doesn't matter. How's that?
Like, okay, that's crazy. No, cause I had one of mine, but it's like technically already been done. It just was done poorly.
And that's fine too. It doesn't have to be one that maybe it hasn't been done, but maybe it was done poorly the first time, or it's only been done once. You want to see it again, or
Okay.
Oh God, Niley, no. Oh,
I love it. 'Cause I have
shit.
2 already in the chamber.
okay. So then that'll be our topic for Tuesday then.
It's going to be very difficult for me not to pick the same wrestlers for everyone, you know?
Right. No doubt. I mean, it's possible that you could end up with Omega versus so and so, Omega versus so and so, and Omega versus so and so could be somebody's potentially 3 dream matches, like depending on what it is, or Danielson versus so and so, Danielson versus so and so, and Danielson versus so and so. Like, I'd be okay with those too. Like, yeah, it just depends. I mean,
How that little person
Well,
suplex that big person?
right?
I was thinking Buddy Matthews.
Because it's fake.
Buddy
But
Matthews versus Eddie Kingston.
okay, because she was on wires, and so she the wires just suplex outside.
Sammy, you were breaking up. That's why they didn't hear you.
Oh, Buddy Matthews versus Eddie Kingston, for instance. Like,
Yeah.
like I could have all my matches be Buddy Matthews. Buddy Matthews this, Buddy Matthews that. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, if that's what you want, then yeah. I mean, that's. But remember, it's the 3 dream matches you want to see the most. So even though you love Buddy Matthews, is it really 3 Buddy Matthews matches that you want to see the most out of any 2 people you can put together?
Well, one of them for a fact is, and I'm going to be surprised if it's not going to be my number 1 because I've been thinking of this match for like a year now.
It'll be very interesting to see if any of us have the same, if there's any crossover.
Oh, I would be very surprised.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if there's crossover as well. Oh, 1, 2.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Whatever.
Boo!
That was a good
Boo.
hook. That was a good, not a roller, but a good foot hook thing.
Boo!
Why are you
Leave
booing?
Riho alone. Boo!
I haven't seen that part yet. Are they beating her up now? Oh, yeah, Marina's going to come in and beat her up. Yep.
But Boo Boo, we're out of the ring. Why would you stay in the ring, Boo Boo?
Oh.
Don't end like that. How many? We only got one more
Leave
minute?
Riho alone.
Choke her out. Oh.
Is how it's going to end?
That's how it's going to end. Rio on her back, victorious, but losing the war.
I
Won the
can't
battle,
watch
lost
this.
the war.
No! Oh, come on now, Nyla. I know you mad, but don't be that mad.
Nyla is petty.
Oh, Sriracha.
Like
Boo.
no, like I love Ruby, and this Ruby bumped this group up significantly. Like
Yeah.
they needed her.
Yeah, I mean, I was a little disappointed that Ruby joined them, that this was a decision that Tony decided to go with her, but the group needed her for sure. It makes them way more effective.
She killed that promo Wednesday. She really did.
Yeah, no doubt.
You fat neck beard troll. Oh wait, no, I would laugh at that, even though it's not me.
The spray painted L is just terrible. Like, just the whole concept is just
The
bad.
beautiful people did it first and better.
Yeah, I mean, the whole thing is just a
Who
bad
the
concept.
heck decided to start up the shit on Riho week? Because I don't like it.
She won. She won. Let's not.
Yeah, she won.
Yeah,
What
she
more do you
won.
want?
Well,
Now she
listen,
deserves to get beat up.
I think it was Belle. Her name was Belle from the chat. She did it perfectly. No one told y'all to give us the female version of NWL and Bella's Twist 2011. That's perfectly what they are. That's perfectly what they are.
Yep. All right. So Rampage is over.
That was a better ending.
What do y'all got for your match of the night? MVP and LVP for Rampage.
LVP is Skeet Skeet.
She didn't even do nothing but come down to the ring and put her hands up in her head.
You know.
MVP.
Let's go.
Riho.
Let's go
I'm
one at a
getting
time.
LVP kids on Twitter that have now forced me to live in a world where Riho's no longer on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
MVP is Riho. I loved Riho in this match. I loved her.
I'll go ahead and give that match of the night too.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
LVP is
go ahead.
LVP is CHK because I'm not sure why Swerve and Keith Lee are back in the black hole, but fine, whatever. It should be on Dynamite. Why are we back on Rampage? I just want
Let's see.
MVP, I'm going to give it for consistently being my favorite wrestling show of the week. It's
Say
not
that
the
again?
highest rated by. I'm giving the MVP to Rampage
Okay.
because it's consistently my favorite wrestling show of the week. Week after week, Rampage is my favorite show of the week. I think it's better than Dynamite. It usually is.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I'd go that far, but yeah, I mean it's a good show. I think it's the best of the shows that are not Raw, SmackDown, or Dynamite. Of all the other shows, it's definitely the best of the rest that are left. I know, right? No, I mean there's a few there that are left though. So
my issue with Rampage is I just need y'all to enter. I don't need to be a separate show. Intertwine it with Dynamite. Have someone from Dynamite and the story from Dynamite be on Rampage. I want that. Not in a promo, but actually live there. That would help significantly increase the show for me. But yes, they have probably the best wrestling. Yes.
let's see. My match of the night, I'm gonna go with. I guess. Wow, it's tough. It's either Sammy and Action or I'm gonna actually go with Takeshita and 10. I'm not calling him Preston.
Not
Takeshita and 10.
Takesha and Preston.
Takeshita and 10.
Takeshita and white boy name.
Will be my match of the night. Let's see. MVP. I don't know. LVP is Marina Shafir because all she does is that same dumb fucking judo toss that I'm tired of seeing. MVP. Yeah, I guess MVP Takeshita. He looked really good. Or yeah, I don't know. MVP is a tough one. Yeah, I'll go Takeshita.
That's a good choice.
I feel that. Mm-hmm.
MVP Dolores says MVP Mark Briscoe. Because I'm sure he had to book a match better than CHK. Yeah. Mark Briscoe had a good promo, yeah.
Hope if Lucha Bros do not win. Oh my gosh. They need this.
Yes. And I like Death Triangle, but honestly, I'm here for Lucha Brothers and Mark Briscoe. I like the three of them together more than I think I like Pac with them. Just because I like Mark Briscoe more than Pac. That's just my personal opinion. But
more than,
really don't
more
like
Eddie Kingston with them.
What?
But do you like it more than you like Eddie Kingston with them?
No. Out of those three, if I'm picking between Pac, Mark Briscoe, and Eddie Kingston's by far my favorite wrestler out of those three. So I'd rather see him with the Lucha Bros than any of them. But Mark Briscoe would be my second choice out of those three guys. Pac would be my last choice.
It was a funky story. Not like the storyline made sense, but Eddie trying to break up with Lucha Bros was a bad taste in my mouth. He can't be with them no more.
Yeah,
he's a good guy. No.
Yep, I think Eddie's destined to stay in Ring of Honor. Unfortunately, I have a feeling he's going to be just a Ring of Honor mainstay.
Jump on it.
I'm sorry. I love you, but I can't stand your little brother.
Right. All right. Anyone else got anything they want to say before CM takes us out for the night?
We brought up Eddie Kingston. Give me Eddie Kingston versus MJF. Let Eddie do his thing in Ring of Honor for maybe 6 months, and give me MJF versus Eddie Kingston.
I don't think we're gonna get that.
He said his name.
Yeah.
So rebuild Eddie Kingston and do better by him. CHK. I want to say the actual abbreviation.
I'm a huge Eddie Kingston
fan.
I'm
excited.
And I want Eddie Kingston to be pushed to the moon. But
yes,
I don't for whatever reason, I truly believe that the powers that be, wherever they are, for some reason don't see him as like a face of their organization. Like, he's good enough to be in the main event and lose, but not good enough to be your title holder. He's not, for whatever reason, they don't see him. Maybe because he's not in the greatest shape. Maybe because he's a little older now. Maybe because he's a little bit of a loose cannon. All of the above. But for whatever reason, it's like AEW's put him in some big main event matches, but he's never won the big one like that. He's never been a major title holder in a major promotion like that. So, other than Ring of Honor. So, I don't know.
Beaten Jay White, and this year he is going to be world champion. He is going to beat Claudio, and it's going to create a bit of a rift with Mox, and we'll see where that story goes. And hopefully BCC doesn't break up because of it.
You think he's going to be AEW champion this year, beating Claudio at some point?
No.
Oh, Ring of Honor.
Ring of Honor. Yeah.
Okay.
But beating Claudio. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, I could see. I think Tony Khan sees Eddie as maybe the title holder in Ring of Honor, but he sees Ring of Honor as a step below AEW. So, I don't know that he sees. I don't think he sees Eddie Kingston as, an AEW world champion. I just don't. It's unfortunate. I think you should be, and I think you're missing the whole Eddie Kingston boat and point. But
like, as soon as it was the pandemic and Moxley's opponent got hurt, whoever it was, and Eddie grabbed that mic and he was like, "All right, I only got 2 minutes to hype this up," and he hyped the crap out of it. I'm hooked. I didn't know him from Adam after that. Before that, if you don't see it, bro, how long have we been? Oh, they're going to be in New York. Let him win there. It's been 3 years. We were saying that.
Yeah, he was already one of my favorite wrestlers from the independents because I'd seen him at Evolve and I'd seen him at other places. So I was already a huge Eddie Kingston fan. When he showed up in AEW, I was like, oh, snap, they're finally going to put him on mainstream TV. And they did for a little while, and they have, but they still haven't given him his due. They still haven't let him do what he can actually do.
But for like you said, but for people who didn't know him,
yeah,
he only had maybe 2 weeks, literally, to make you a believer, and he did that.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. That's what happens when you're that good.
Eddie Kingston's the reason I know who Joe Gacy and Colby Carino are.
Yep.
I wouldn't know who those two guys are if it wasn't for Eddie Kingston.
100%. 100%.
All right. Take us out.
All right, CM.
Thank you. We are live on Tuesdays at 10:30 p.m. Eastern for the cookout.
She's like, well, y'all just stop talking for a minute.
Right. Sleepy as shit. Well, we do this, and I'm usually more awake.
She's doing it with her eyes closed and shit.
Wednesday, bro. I've been up since like 5:30.
She done painted eyes on her eyelids so she can close her eyes and still do it. And it looks like she's looking at us.
That's that Jeffrey Nero trick.
All right, so Wednesdays we drop All for Naught at 2 p.m.
I love you, bug. Can you give a wave? Can you say hi?
See, I'm trying to get us through this. So All for Naught drops on Wednesdays. We have nothing on Thursdays yet. Fridays, these two down here, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern, watch Friday Night Smackdown for Friday Night Fights. Then AEW joins sometime, and I come in at 10 p.m. for AEW Rampage, because as we can see, I'm not a functioning human at this point. On the weekends, you can catch us live most of the time that we have a pay-per-view.
I think this weekend there's nothing, so.
Thank God.
For once, for the first time in a while.
We got a weekend off.
So you can just check me out on Instagram or Twitter or whatever.
Any hoodles. You can find myself and ALW dropping Under the Radar at 2 p.m. on Saturdays. If you want to catch up with us and make sure you know what we're doing when, Make sure you like, share, subscribe on YouTube, follow us on Twitter, and join our Facebook group. That's it. That's all. I'm going to sleep. Bye.
Peace.